I'm telling y'all now, y'all probably not gonna like me after this video. Because if y'all think I'm about to sit and let this weird troll looking thing get up on Beyonce's internet and continue to be a domestic terrorist and get away with it simply because she's dark skinned, oh baby, y'all got another thing coming.
Let's talk about it.
Shawty, come and swing my way. We ain't gotta waste no time now, baby. Put that all in my face. I just wanna bump and grind on you, on you, on you, want you on my face, so shawty, come and swing my way.
Listen, I know y'all want to get to the tea, and baby, we will. But for those of y'all that's been living under a rock, baby, my name is Santana. I only been on YouTube since like 2016. Started off going viral, telling stories about my crazy life. A couple of years later, I started doing ratchet recipes, went viral on TikTok. Then I opened up a channel, a lot of souls, where I was, using my spiritual and psychic gifts to help the girls and whip them back into alignment. In other words, baby, she's gifted. And see, now I'm here to share all of those gifts on one channel. So I mean, whether it's a deep dive, a commentary video, cooking, music, reading horoscopes, baby, if I want to upload a video of me picking my nose and breathing for 60 minutes, I'ma do it. My house, my rules. I mean, I just ask that y'all follow me over on Twitter so I can stop talking to myself. And before you go and try to seek help and seek therapy, baby, seek me. Go to my website and book yourself a personal reading if you need one. Now, feel free to sound off in the comments, but be respectful and act like you got that act right. Now, this channel is for critical thinkers. We may not always agree. You may not always even like me. But one thing's for sure, your life will be changed after experiencing me. So subscribe. Now, enough of me rambling, child. I think we made it past the part that was needed to get this video monetized, child. Nah, you know what we going. Let's get into it.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
Child, y'all gonna hold up because I thought I had enough time to go use the bathroom before coming back and getting back on camera. Hold on. I'm a little far, but give me the microphone. As y'all can tell, child, I'm out of breath. Whew. It ain't like y'all doing anything now. Child, did y'all like this video yet? Did y'all go hit the Cash App? Y'all know it's my birthday, right? Whew. I am out of breath. Oh my God. What is going on, y'all? It's Santana, aka Cha-Cha-Cha-Chi-Chi. And we are back for another Let's Talk About It because we got to drag yet another person today. Listen, like I said in the intro, I be trying to be cute and creative and give disclaimers, but I just got to realize I'm just me. Either you like me or you don't. I'm not changing my delivery for nothing. You want somebody to deliver things a little bit sweeter for you, go to another channel, baby. But over here, I'm going to give it to you raw, real, and uncut. And I'm going to give you that tough love. And I'm going to say the things that need to be said. Period. And if I didn't say it, then it wasn't said. And when it comes to this Storme situation, I knew where it was going to go. But then when I saw it going there, I was like, thank you, God. Thank you. Because I love when I get real life examples of what I be talking about in these videos, and then I can get online and I can show you real proof of what it is that I'm talking about, because then it substantiates why I am the way that I am, why I speak the way that I do, and what I mean when I say certain statements that might be deemed controversial. Okay? Because when I say that Storme has been online showing her entire butt these past few days, and then like when I say she was exposing everybody, Ice Spice, Cleopatra, Lil Nas X, Nicki Minaj, like going in. And then at the end of it all, she tried to hide behind colorism and hide behind her being dark skinned. And I said, see, I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. And thank you. Because now I have an example of what I mean when I say people have got to stop weaponizing trauma and weaponizing these social
justice movements. I keep telling y'all, pay attention to what people say, what they don't say, and notice when you are being manipulated into feeling a certain way, or being manipulated for profit, or being manipulated for selfish gain. Like, it happens all of the time. And my problem with women, specifically Black women, is the need to perpetually, consistently, constantly be the victim. We got to start changing the frequency, y'all. We have to. We have to start changing the frequency. It's bad enough that as women, when you're a little girl, you're brought into this world, and the human conditioning is, oh, you're a damsel in distress. Oh, Prince Charming is going to come home and save you, and you're going to ride off on his horse into the sunset. Since you're a little kid, when you get that dollhouse and the whole Disney princess fairy tale dream, it's embedded in you that it's embedded in you that you're a victim and that somebody else is going to come and save you. Then you go through life, and then you go through whatever else that piles on, whether it be your gender, your skin tone, your skin color, your race, your ethnicity, your sexuality, whatever else. But it's so many people that are stuck in this programming, and it has to stop. It has to stop. It has to stop. Because every time y'all scream out, protect Black women, or y'all make these statements about colorism and dark-skinned people, and it's over some bullshit, you're literally weakening the moment. You're literally weakening the movement and making it worse. You're watering it down. So I need people to really understand that before we get into this video. Every time you scream out protect Black women for some bullshit, you are weakening and watering down the moment and the movement. Go ahead and like this video so we can get into it.
And it might sound crazy, but that's my baby. And what we have is special, and I'ma make sure you will not find another.
Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. So if you don't know who Baby Storme is a girl off of TikTok. It's a girl off TikTok. And no, because I'm seeing something on my Twitter. Wait, let me go ahead. Oh, I didn't even share the screen yet. Let me go ahead and share the screen so y'all can see what I'm saying. I saw this post right here, and I was just like, do I want to address it yet? And I can address it later. But I saw this post right here where, of course, y'all doing that whole colorism thing. I'll address it later. But Baby Storme has been online. She's known off of TikTok. And this is the first time I'm hearing about it. But apparently her and Ice Spice was the best of friends. For whatever reason, Baby Storme felt like, okay, it's Mad Day. It's time for me to expose Ice, expose Nicki, expose Lil Nas X. Like, she just started going in. And still going in at this point in time. So we just about to find her Twitter page. If she didn't block me yet, because I definitely had some choice words for her. I was definitely responding to her shit. Okay? But we're going to take it all the way back to where it started. Embrace yourselves, y'all. If you need to go get some more food or get you a drinky drink, child, you might even need to get some vodka. Because it's a lot. It's a lot. She starts bringing Sexy Red into it, Krishan into it, like Beyonce into it. She's just coming for everybody. And like, everybody's like, what is she going through? Is this a psychotic breakdown? And actually, you know what? No. Because I was about to go find, because apparently she went through some sort of psychosis online recently. And so people are like assuming that this is another point in time. But we can get into that later, because I didn't know anything about that, whatever. So I want y'all to gather y'all opinions based off these tweets, right? Now, oh God, we got to keep going. We got to keep going. We got to keep going. Still speaking. Oh my God. Like, y'all, please go get some food. Please go get some food. Go get some food. Go get something to drink. Because, y'all, I'm still scrolling. I am still scrolling, y'all. Not the full story is on my TikTok. Wait, the full story is on her TikTok from 5:01 a.m. What full story is on her TikTok? Okay, so we'll do TikTok after. So this is when I started noticing this story going viral. This is when I started knowing this story going viral. Before Ice, wasn't nobody talking about any of this, but Baby Storm says the next person to be exposed will be my ex-best friend Isis, or as y'all know her, Ice Spice. Mind you, Ice Spice looks really, really pretty here. Storm is there. Ice looks pretty as hell. She looks pretty as hell. And I'm a sucker. If y'all haven't realized it yet, I'm a sucker for when people get the blonde right. When people have the right shade of blonde that complements their skin tone like perfection, I love it. I love it. I just went up for Mariah No Carey inside of the Baddies video because she had her skin tone, you know, her highlights and whatnot, just skin tone. So Ice looks so good here. This is probably the best she's ever looked for me. Okay. The other girl next to her, oh, okay. She's okay. But she says the next person to be exposed will be my ex-best friend, Ice Spice, right? This person cropped the girl out and said she just knew she was a baddie. Oh, but she looks good as hell. She looks good as hell. She looks so good. And then somebody says Down syndrome looking ass. See, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Y'all will have all that smoke for Ice, but then if I said the other girl looked like she got Down syndrome, then all of a sudden you a colorist and da 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 da. Y'all can't. It's equal opportunity. Y'all can't pick and choose who gets criticism. Y'all can't. But we'll get to that when we get to that because that's a part of this story. So I'm not just going to keep saying Baby Storm. I'm going to just read the tweets because there's literally like 50,000 tweets to get through. The people laughing at me now will be the same ones crying later. I've been quiet for too long. I will finally speak my truth. So Storm ended up posting this video right here where she says, this is Cleo, the girl. She chose to be her best friend to the public when in reality, it was me behind the scenes. Cleo and her are not really best friends. Isis has always hated Cleo, but she also used her so she could appear closer to blackness. So she also lied about being Nigerian. She stole that from me. If y'all don't know who Cleo Trapper is, she was on The Impact New York. Okay. She also recently had a song called Muggy McGuire, I think, and then another one called Rockstar, I think, that sampled Miley Cyrus's Rockstar song. Like, y'all have seen her before. She's the girl that gets online with the ink board and like the math not adding up. Like, y'all pronounce words like this, but it's really like that. Like, everybody has seen Cleo. She got popular during the pandemic, right? Everybody knows that Ice and her are cool. But Storm is basically saying, I'm her real best friend, and she only used Cleo so she could appear black, and I guess be able to say nigga is what she's trying to imply.
Is also Nigerian.
I didn't know.
So Ice Spice is also Nigerian.
I didn't know. I seen her tweet though, but I didn't know.
Really? How close are y'all?
She never told me that though.
Really?
I was kind of confused too when she tweeted that. I'm like, did she tell me?
She's half.
She told me her best friend was. I remember when I was talking about me being Nigerian. She was like, yeah, my best friend's Nigerian. But I mean, if she's Nigerian, then period.
So Ice Spice is also Nigerian.
I didn't know. I seen her tweet though, but I didn't know.
Really? How close are y'all?
She never told me that though.
Really?
I was kind of confused too when she tweeted that. I'm like, did she tell me?
She's half.
She told me her best friend was. I remember when I was talking about me being Nigerian. She was like, yeah, my best friend's Nigerian. But I mean, if she's Nigerian, then period.
First of all, let me say this and get it out the way. The fact that Storm is saying in all of this now, and the story has a lot of twists and turns, So I'm sure that y'all probably, hopefully, gonna feel the way that I'm feeling as we get deeper into it, and she explains her history and background with Ice and how they even became friends. But I always just find it funny how y'all be holding on to information until Mad Day. Like y'all be harboring these terrorists within y'all energy fields until it's time to be mad and it's time to selfishly gain something. Like now all of a sudden Ice is lying about her ethnicity and race and she's colorist and she really hates Nicki and we doing all of this now, but yet all of that was okay with you while you was friends with her. So already I'm looking at this bitch like you a weird, stupid trolling bitch. Like you weird. You're weird. Somebody says, "Ho, you being weird and making bullshit up for attention for your next release. Nobody cares. You've been spiraling since you got kicked out of Target with Hot Topic employees." Okay, so this might be a little bit of the tea that I said was on TikTok. Let's watch it.
Donald Trump is going to be assassinated this year before the upcoming 2024 election.
Immediately. Don't worry about selling my house. The rich people, y'all, this is what I was talking about with this damn eclipse stuff. And that's why I was getting so frustrated at y'all when y'all were like, these people are seeing visions. These people are seeing and hearing from the great divine. No, they are hearing from the voices in their head and they need to get on medication and seek psychiatric help before somebody dies, bro. And that's the thing. I get so very annoyed too with how we view these things and we view these people. And honestly, them cult leaders back in the day would have had a field day with.
Okay, I'm gonna stop this because that's a whole other topic on its own, which is purposely why I have not touched into the girl who killed her family. In every single thing, in every group, every community, there's the good, there's the bad, and then there's the truth. Like, I don't even want to touch on that topic right now. I don't, because that's a whole other video that I don't have the energy for. So please, let's not even get into I don't have the energy to tap into all of that now. But do understand that, and no matter what it is that you do, whether it's music, teaching, sports, spirituality, there's always the good people, then there's the bad people. That life is about duality. Everybody's talented and gifted, but not everybody uses it for the right reasons. And there's a lot of posers, just like with singing, there's Milli Vanillis in the spiritual community. There's a lot of Milli Vanillis. Now, that's not the first time I heard that about Donald Trump. It's not the first time. And I'll leave that at that. But as far as that whole conversation, when it comes to, because I hate that now it's becoming, oh, you can't believe nobody that's gifted. No, bitch, it's called having fucking discernment. I hate when people start speaking on shit they have no idea about. It's called having discernment. And now what's going to happen is there's going to be a lot of, because Saturn is in Pisces now. And then the North Node and South Node is about to be in Virgo and Pisces. Like, it's going to be a lot of situations that come up that make people believe or make them not believe. Like, it's going to be like a split, like where people either really believe or they really don't believe. And like I said, it's just a deeper video, but it's all about having discernment. But I don't like the fact that like now people who always felt like certain shit was the devil. Like, you know, when we watching a reality show and then you see them sit down with a psychic or a tarot reader or they talk about voodoo or witches or things like that. And then you have those ignorant black people that's like, oh, that's the devil. That's the devil. I don't like the fact that these people are now starting to get a fucking voice and now people are starting to feel like that outweighs. No. So I don't know if that's the psychosis breakdown that Storme had. I don't know. But like, just because there's bad examples doesn't mean that it's not real for other people. Like, oh my God. Okay. Let's just get back into the tweets. I told y'all these conversations be exhausting me. And I'll be wanting to get up here and have fun. But y'all just be so fucking traumatized by everything that it'd be hard to have fun with these videos. And please understand, when I say y'all, I'm saying y'all as in the world. I'm not necessarily talking about my followers, okay? For anybody that's new, I'm talking about y'all, the world. But like I just be wanting to get up here and have fun without it constantly being so damn deep. But it's like every topic, every hot topic, it just be filled with such deep-rooted trauma. And it's like I see where it all comes from, but nobody's doing the work to fix it. Like, anyways. Okay, so she ended up responding to something, and I guess this person deleted a tweet. Like, so Storm says, because unfortunately I thought she was a real friend. I've known Ice Spice since we were 13. We went to the same grade school in high school, Sacred Heart in Yonkers. We met in 8th grade. She was my high school bully. Let me repeat that one more time. I known Ice Spice since we were 13. We went to the same grade school in high schools. We met in 8th grade, and she was my high school bully. I forgave her after high school because she apologized for bullying me. She only tried to rekindle with me because I started doing music and got some motion. She used my connections and resources to make her way to the top and pretended to be my friend. She forced everybody in her life to sign an NDA, including me, but the only person I'm signed to is God, so I'm going to speak the truth. So I ain't even got to say it, but we can go through the comments. You became best friends with your bully. Did somebody say bully? Nobody should be taking this woman serious. This the same Looney Tune hoe that went into Target to disrupt the piece and says it was racist when they kicked her out. I remember that. She doesn't care about black women. She has a song dropping and needs to promote it. This song is old as hell, though. I heard this song like a year ago, 2 years ago. So you waited till y'all fell out to really say something? Was she ever colorist? That's something. Come on, 222. Everybody say, hey, Spirit. Was she ever colorist? There's something many people have wanted to know about her. She erased most of her tweets before 2020. She's not, though. I knew she was. Those forced ass tweets, and it was also recent. Ding, ding, ding. I love how people defend her like they personally know her. Why were you speculating this, though? Why would this come to your mind? Yeah, see, this person right here is fishing for drama, and it's always people. Always. You know what? Actually, no. Let's go to the page. Figures. Figures. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just say it. Do y'all sit around like? And I know it's not everybody. But I'm gonna need y'all to stop sitting around and just wait. Like, Ms. Mamas, from what I can tell, you are pretty. The titties is on point. The hair is down to the shoulders. You got an iPhone, so clearly you can afford a smartphone. I like the outfit. This is a pretty picture. Can we not sit around and wait to be victimized? Can we not? Can we not do that? Can we not do that? And it's never all, but it's always some, and that's the problem. That's the like, and the equivalency that I'm trying to make is me sitting around. Who said what about trans people? Who said what about trans people? What you say about trans? What? Huh? What you say about gay people? Like, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? You shouldn't care, mama. You shouldn't care. You should not care. You should not care. You should just go on. Let's move on. So then Storm ends up posting these long ass posts that she sent to Ice. I don't know when it was screenshotted, but this is today at 9:05. I'm really more so concerned about the 389 texts that she got on her phone. Like, do y'all think this shit is cute? Because I see people normally post shit like this. Oh, I got like 1,000 messages I haven't read yet. So you think you cute? Like, you think that shit is attractive? I would never want to be friends with somebody who has messages like this. It's like, it's not. And then y'all try to turn it into why you want to be entitled to my time? No, it's not. It's not that. It's just, I feel like it says more about you than what you realize when y'all post shit like y'all are unattentive or y'all are not around for people or like y'all like, I don't know. It's just not the flex that I think people be trying to make it when they have a huge number of texts like this. It's just not. It's not. It's not. And how hard is it to just click read all? See, that's the type of bitch I am. I mean, I read every message, but I'm gonna click read all because I don't want to keep seeing a notification in the corner. That's gonna run my anxiety up. But let me get off it. She says to Ice, I noticed today that you refollowed Lucy. Don't know who the fuck Lucy is, but okay. Out of curiosity, I clicked her page. She was public. I clicked on a random pic, and the first comment I saw was yours. The last time I spoke to you about Lucy, you told me that you and her met up once on Kindle, but that was all a few months ago. After you, I don't know why she posted all of this. She says the message is long overdue because despite everything you've done, I genuinely wanted to believe you were a real friend. But the reality is you are not one, have never been one, and will never be. I genuinely wanted to believe you were a real friend. So the bitch that bullied you, can we talk or can we talk? Can we talk or can we talk? I'm not going to get up here and live in the illusions that other people living in. I'm sorry. I'm not. Because I'm seeing all the red flags. I'm not about to just jump on this hate Ice Spice, hate all light-skinned women, hate Ice Spice for being light-skinned because you mean to tell me that you became quote unquote best friends with your bully, and then now you want us to believe that this is a text that you sent to your former bully turned best friend, and you're telling them you're not a real friend, you've never been one, and you'll never be one. And then we didn't even get there yet, but eventually she's going to bring up her skin tone and tie that into it. She's going to bring up the fact that she's a woman and dark skin and try to tie all of that into this to make it make more sense. Y'all don't get pissed off at this shit? Like, instead of looking at me like I might be a colorist, I don't understand how y'all don't look at each other and get annoyed. Like, perfect example. Obviously, I'm trans, right? I make no bones about it that I do not like Sydney Starr. So every time Sydney Starr comes up in conversation, I whack the out of her because I do not like her. And just because I'm trans and Sydney's trans does not mean that I'm supposed to automatically be in love with everything that it is that she does. No, I feel like a lot of the time Sydney makes it look worse on other trans women because of how she carries herself. She makes it look worse. So I don't understand how other people that are women or dark skinned or just whatever label you want to attach to, I don't understand how y'all don't get equally as offended when you see somebody else doing some fuck shit. Knowing what it is that you already have to go through. Like, see, when it comes to trans, it's 1,001 trans women dying every single goddamn minute. Black women, period, right? So if you already know that it's hard enough to have certain conversations, or that it's hard enough for you to advance further into life because you're a woman, because you're a black woman, because you're a black dark-skinned woman, then why are you sitting here letting a bitch like Storme play up in your face? You don't get to get online and be a terrorist to everybody, then go hide behind your skin color and then say that people's responses to you, okay, because you're starting shit, but people's responses to you are because of colorism. It doesn't work like that. And I don't understand how more people don't get offended by stuff like that. That will never not perplex me. But child, she says that she expected her bully turned best friend to be a closer, better friend to her. And she says, you and I were not close in high school because you was a bully. You knew you stole my best friend, LOL, and took every no. What we doing with the LOL? Ain't no fucking LOL if this is a real message and you supposed to be really pissed at her. What do you mean LOL? It's given, I already done typed this on Twitter, so let me just regurgitate my thoughts into a text message to make it look like I approached you directly. You took every opportunity you could to throw it in my face and laugh. You knew it genuinely hurt me, but you're a person who genuinely takes pleasure in other people's pain. I moved on and left all of you behind. Then in 2019, you reached out to me after I started pursuing my music career. You reposted the song on your... Okay. So it was a bully turned best friend. Then y'all fell out. But then you allowed this bitch to come back into your life in 2019, and I'm still supposed to hate Ice because you're dumb. Y'all shouldn't have been friends in the first place if this person was really bullying you, like you say. And given your aesthetic and the way that you carry yourself, which is like a Karen, and you're white adjacent, let's call it out. I'm wondering what you mean by bully. Because if somebody just said, oh, you're ugly, oh, your outfits don't give, that's not bullying. But given the way how Storme carries herself, I'm pretty sure she put in 20 on 10. And she's trying to make a mountain out of a molehill. Because she trying so hard to make it seem like Ice was in the bathroom giving her swirlies. Like she was Spinelli, just dunking her head into the toilet. Like she was bashing her shit into the locker. I highly doubt it was all of that. Because a girl called you a few names that made her a bully, but then nonetheless, you still went and became friends with her. And then fell out with her. And then allowed her back into your life in 2019. Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that? That's not colorism's fault. That's your fault. But she says in 2019, you reached out to me after I started pursuing my music career. You posted this song in your story. I was surprised at the time to see it coming from you. Lucy also reached out to me trying to support all of a sudden. As for Lucy, I knew it was fake. But I now know and realize it was fake for both of y'all. So you just a dumb bitch. Got it. You only supported with me. Well, you only supported me at the time just in case. But again, I wanted to believe it was real. In that same conversation, you told me you wanted to pursue music. I supported you and told you that you should. She's saying a lot that should have been said through the phone. And if I was Ice, I wouldn't be reading none of this. None of this. Straight to voicemail. Straight to the trash bin. I'm not reading none of this. In January of 2021, my first song went viral. You reached out to me after that and planned for us to hang out. At that point, I hadn't seen you in 5 years. I drove to EJ's house in EJ's Riot to pick you up. And one of the first things you said when you got into my car was also, I'm sorry if I was a bitch in high school. I said, it's okay. Then we went to get lunch. On our way there, you told me you stopped being friends with her years ago. You spent the whole car ride talking about how fake Lucy was and all these reasons why you stopped being friends with her. Before we went in, I had a Zoom call with Alamo. I wasn't interested since it's a hip-hop label, but told them about you on the phone. It's crazy how all of these motherfuckers that don't deserve to get in these opportunities. But you know what? Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. You were only friends with me at that time because you saw my motion and wanted to be acquainted. I feel like she's really just talking to Twitter because it ain't no way in hell that Ice is reading all of this. It ain't no way in hell. Like, it's given very set up, very manipulated, very calculated. Because why are you sitting here giving a whole breakdown as if Ice wasn't there? If this was all real, then Ice would remember all of this shit. Why are you giving a whole telenovela script breakdown of shit that she already knows? Because she was there present for it. Make it make sense. You were only friends with me at that time because you saw my motion and wanted to be acquainted. You pretended to be a real friend, but again, I didn't want to believe otherwise. A few years later, I moved to Cali. I told you that you were always welcome to visit. You texted me that, no, you texted me one day and asked if you could stay with me as a favor. I said, yeah, I happily opened up my home to you. You're doing a lot for somebody that was bullying you. You're doing a lot for somebody that was allegedly bullying you. When I found out you came with Riot, but left him to sleep on the floor of Jordan's apartment while you were comfortably staying at my place, I opened up my home to him as well. Someone I didn't even know at the time. I let you both stay with me for 2 weeks. Within that time, you pretended to be a friend. You accidentally let it slip that you, Lucy, and Trava all went to egg my house. Am I the only one who really just don't feel bad? Because if all of this happened, then what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Right. I ain't reading all that. I'm happy for you though. Sorry that happened. Like, girl.
I just look, baby, I can't read all that shit. Don't worry about it. What? Girl, I just look, baby, I can't read all that shit. Don't worry about it.
Look. Somebody says this middle school ass tea and drama, please. Go use this job application for Indeed because nobody reading all that. Girl, don't take all this to the internet. These people, she be getting on my damn nerves. She be everywhere. Let me just mute her. Because she be every fucking where. You showing us text, you saying ISIS, ignore it because you lying. If somebody ever sent me a long ass text like this, they getting blocked immediately. Baby, nobody reading this. Baby, nobody's reading this Declaration of Independence. Not Declaration of Independence. They ate. Okay, listen. 4 + 4, baby. Miss Tiffany, listen. Okay, 16 divided by 2, Tiffany. So y'all beefing because she don't want to be your friend anymore? Basically, they're beefing because Ice is friends with a fake bitch and used her to climb to the top. That's not making sense. Here we go with the third text. Wait? You accidentally let it slip that you all came to egg my house, but you said you was coming clean at that time. I was on okay terms with Lucy until you told me what happened, and I cut ties with her for good and never looked back. You even spoke to my mom about the situation, making it seem like it was all her and not you. For years, you told me you could never be friends with Lucy again because of the person she was. But the truth is, you two belong together. I want to make it clear that you are not my friend, and when the time comes, I will expose to the world the real person you truly are. Count your days. When the time comes, aka when you get famous enough, and since my career not going nowhere, you have enough fame and clout for me to try to clout chase off of. Oh, got it. She's whack. Whack. I'm sorry. Whack. It sounds like you knew exactly what was going on. It sounds like a mutually beneficial relationship. I feel like you was probably plotting since you met her. You knew that being in proximity to this pretty it girl, that it was going to bring you benefits that you cannot get on your own. Because let's be honest. Let's be motherfucking honest. Let's be honest. Okay? Let's be honest. Let's take a good look at her. Some pictures she look okay. Other pictures she look like a fucking alien. And we not about to play in bullshit today and try to hide behind these colorism tropes and social justice movements to try and no. Some of y'all motherfuckers are just as ugly as well. Every group, every race, every culture, every skin, everybody has pretty people and then they have ugly people. And when you look at her and then you look at Ice Spice, it has nothing to do with their skin color at all. And we're not even going to sit and play them goddamn games. The bitch has a lazy eye. She has a lazy fucking eye. And then when you look at her, you get something that you're not expecting. Not saying that there's anything wrong with somebody being alternative and black, but when you look at her, you get rocker white girl that shops at Spencer's and Hot Topic and is full on emo girl. When you look at Ice, you get fun girl. You get the girl that's ratchet, the girl that's gonna throw that ass in a circle. You look at Baby Storm, she looked like she want to go sit down somewhere and pick a guitar. So you knew that's why because come on. The fact that you even quote unquote allowed your bully to come back into your life and then you suddenly became best friends with your bully and then y'all fell out, mind you. They fell out allegedly, what, in 2017, 2017, I think, or whatever. If you do the math, they fell out and then you allowed her back into your life. That's your dumbass. But you kept her around because you knew I may not be able to get all the opportunities that she's naturally going to get. Because in your mind, you were probably thinking, this bitch is pretty and she's light-skinned. So she's going to be awarded opportunities just because. So let me stay in her good graces. Let me stay in proximity to her. See, that whole colorism shit that y'all be talking about, that should be working both ways, baby. It be working both ways. I know a lot of y'all don't like to pretend that it do. Y'all pretend that it don't, but it be working both ways. Same thing when it comes to like being a fucking bigot. You knew exactly what you was doing. Because ain't no way in hell you're going to stay around somebody that was bullying you and allegedly, quote unquote, bashing your head in the way that you tell it and make it seem. Why would I be best friends with somebody that allegedly tried to egg my house? Make it make sense. Please make it make sense. It sounded like you was running around like a little pick-me-sha and felt like, oh, I'm the weird oddball one out. And here's the pretty popular girl who, because everybody and their mama had said that Ice was popular in high school. So it's like that popular girl in high school befriends the weird girl. And the weird girl, and it's the relationship is mutually beneficial. Mutually beneficial. They're not really friends like that because everything is built off of what's the word? Not finances, but it's built off of transactions. It's a transactional relationship, but it's a mutually transactional, beneficial relationship. And you knew that you was benefiting. Just like now, you purposely waited until Ice got to a point to where she hot, and now her name is already out there because, her and Nicki and people trying to figure out, are they still cool? And then now you want to throw all of this out there to try to come up off of it. And then you want to hide behind being dark skin. I don't like it. I don't like it because I see through the bullshit and it's manipulative as fuck. You purposely plotted out Mad Day. You purposely aligned with this girl so that you could receive benefits. And then you plotted and masterminded to try and take her down under the guise of colorism when that's not what the fuck it was or is at all. Because she's literally playing into all of everything that be on Twitter. All of what people say about Ice, she's playing into all of that and trying to use it to help benefit her and their past and her story. Like, I see through it all. I'm sorry. I do. There's some pictures where she looks better than others, but it really does depend on the pictures. Because some of the pictures, she looks cockeyed. Like this picture right here. Oh, I ain't even got to do that. I forgot I saved it. This picture right here, that's how she looks in the most of her pictures. Is that Ice Spice's fault? Is that every light-skinned person walking around's fault? Is that Giselle Bryant's fault that you look like that? You do not get to go and have Mad Day and terrorize the rest of us living in this goddamn world because of the cards that you were dealt. Newsflash, bitches. We all have cards that we were dealt. We all have cards that we were dealt. I say this all the time. You do not get to be a fucking terrorist because of the cards that you were dealt. I could sit up here and complain from A to... Y'all don't understand how much I've been through in my life. I've been through a lot. But you never gonna catch me getting up here and complain, oh, because as a dark-skinned, fat, black, trans woman, oh my God, like, because all of that ain't got nothing to do with it. This is my life, these are the cards I was dealt. Okay, you deal and you move on. At the end of the day, I deserve happiness. I deserve peace. That's the narrative that I'm writing. Not this little victim bullshit where y'all get 2 seconds of temporary happiness and temporary satisfaction because somebody posts a traumatic story and then there's other people to trauma bond with in the comment section. Like, no, I don't know what type of high, what type of dopamine y'all be getting from that shit, but it's not realistic. It's not realistic. And I really want the Black community, specifically Black women, to cut that shit out. Stop being a fucking victim. It's not cute. It's not cute. It's not cute. There is more to life than fucking whacking off and jerking off to fucking trauma. There's more to life than being a victim. If you want to be happy, then get your Black ass up and go claim it. But this right here, this is not the way. This is not the way. Because if simply for nothing else, it ain't even just because it's Ice Spice. It's just universal karmic law. What you do and what you put out there will come back to you. Karma is neither good or bad. It's just a system of justice. What you put out is what you get back, mama. So you trying to have this happy, thriving career, but yet you vibrating at a low frequency, thinking that's going to bring you blessings? That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. It's sad. It's sad because I see so many people doing it, and I'm going to call it out. I don't give a fuck. 9 times out of 10, they look like her. Every time you hear somebody going off about being dark skinned or being a fat Black woman, it's like it's a look that certain demographic has. And I'm sorry, we got to start calling it out because it's problematic and it's violent as fuck at this point. Again, like I said, I got a million things I could fucking complain about. I could complain about being trans. I could complain about being LGBT. I could complain about being Black. At the end of the day, I'm still a woman. I could complain about that. I could complain about being a trans woman. Like, take the cards that you are dealt and get the fuck up and make something out of it. Take the cards you were dealt and get the fuck up and make something out of this game called life that you were dealt. And stop hiding behind all these social justice movements and social tropes and because you do not get to be a domestic terrorist to other people simply because you feel like you've had an unfair life or unfair advantages and stuff like that. It does not work like that. Especially not for you, somebody who, quote unquote, befriended a bully. Ain't shit else to say after that. You got yourself into this. But let's keep going because there's so much more to happen. Child, go like the video because we got about another hour.
The universe is P double T to the Y, and it won't stop till I wake up and realize that I am the 1, 2, 3. I am the bitch that these other niggas need. How you gonna escape when I am the key? That's why everywhere I go, they following me like damn. Get back on track, back to who I am. Every day is numbered in this life span. Look in the mirror, tell myself again. Self-love and happiness is all about a God's plan. I wanna be happy, doing what I please. Trying to do what I need. Whatever it takes to be free. I wanna be happy, doing what I please. Trying to do what I need. Whatever it takes to be free.
Child, y'all better go and listen to the lyrics that I'm actually saying in these songs. Happy, cheddar. What else? What the fuck else, child? Ignorant. It's all about me instilling confidence in my damn self. Because and you know, people used to ask me that all the time. Sky, how you so confident? How you so confident? Which is essentially where Chi-Chi came from. How you so confident? Bitch, because I ain't have a choice but to be. What the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck is you talking about? When you come into a world and the world is already against you, And then as you go on throughout the life and who you become and the world is even more against you. And then you controversial and then everything you say might piss people off because they don't get it because you just ahead of your time. And just, I ain't got no choice but to be confident, baby. Because if I'm not, who the fuck gonna do it for me? I love me because if I don't love me, who the hell else will? That's the problem. Too many people out there is stuck in that victim, damsel, and distress mentality, waiting on a motherfucker to come and save them. Bitch, save yourself. I pity a weak bitch. I pity weak bitches. And that's not a good thing. Let's keep going now. Let's keep going. So after she posted them texts 2 days ago, she still kept ranting. And she's still ranting today, child. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. Damn shame. I got so many tweets to go into. We're really going to be here another 3 hours. Like, do y'all see all of this? So remember that person earlier that I said, was she ever colorist? There's something many people have wanted to know about her. She erased most of her tweets before 2020. Let's go back to their page, right? Remember this girl right here that I said, instead of using that phone to, I don't know, download a game, download something productive to go do, download a fucking book, you're online trying to figure out if somebody else was colorist. So it could then upset your day. And then now you can be mad for the rest of your life and go on a whole Twitter hate campaign. Like, I'm gonna need y'all to find some activities. I'm gonna need y'all to go find something better to do. Something better to do. Please, please, please. You pretty mama the body tea. Why are we online trying to figure out if somebody colorist or not? Why are we fishing to be hurt? Huh? Why are we fishing to be heard? But she asked that question. And I'm pretty sure she asked that question because she probably already felt the way about Ice Spice and her pretty privilege and her colorism. See, she's probably the type of person that is probably already always talking about Ice Spice and pretty privilege and Saweetie and pretty privilege and how Normani and Flo Milli could be so much further and Storme could be so much further, but Ice Spice and Saweetie. So Storme says yes. And this was the example that she showed. Ice says on September 17th, but then she'll be like, I'm dark skinned, so I always have to work harder than everyone. Some girl on Twitter stooped low, so I went to hell. And Storme says, actually, wait, I'm lying. Her last single did really well. Ice says her second to last. I don't know what they're talking about. So then Baby Storme replies to Ice when Ice said, this should be like, I'm dark skinned, so I always have to work harder than everyone. Baby Storme says this is actually true, but only partially. Now, mind you, she didn't try to back Ice off of the statement. She didn't say nothing. All she said was this is actually true, but only partially. And I feel like even then, because this was September 17th, only 6 months ago, I feel like even then she was, again, already plotting, already had it in her mind. Let me say these texts for Mad Day. Let me say these receipts for Mad Day. Y'all act like people ain't been doing this. Y'all act like people have not done story times and done, been a part of YouTube drama or seen shit on reality TV shows and whatnot. Like, y'all don't think it's people. How many? Let me genuinely ask. How many people you think that you texting in communication with right now that you can genuinely trust? If y'all don't think that there's not at least one person in your phone that's not like, I wish a bitch would try me because I got all the receipts, you're bugging. You are bugging. Not saying that somebody is preying on your downfall, but like, we're not going to sit and act like we've not seen people get exposed before and that there are not people that are naturally sitting, waiting on ready or naturally like, ooh, let me edit my message just in case this ever comes out and I don't look bad. I don't trust text messages like that no more. I don't. Because we've seen too many cases of people getting exposed to where now people are smarter and like know how to think ahead, know how to get ahead of the narrative. So it's like, even if it's like a year before, like somebody tries to pull out text that I sent the person from 2 years ago. Well, 2 years ago, the thought in my head as I was texting you was, let me delete this. Let me say this in a better way, just in case one day we fall out and this comes out. Like, come on now. Ask yourself that. Have you ever sat back and thought about that? Like, or wondered if people thought that about you? Like, let me move a certain way just in case we ever fall out. I'm not trusting these text messages from Storm. I'm not. And it's also not an indication of how she speaks in person with her. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear how y'all speak in person. Not these little text messages where you have time to think about your answer because you know that one day you're going to be putting it on Twitter for the world to see so you can build yourself up a fucking career. Come on now. But she says, oh, this is only actually true, but only partially. I hate the song. I don't even know what the fuck they talking about. I guess they talking about Lotto. Yeah, I guess they talking about Lotto. Oh, no. Or maybe they talking about Cleo. But either way, Storm says they even emailed me asking me to post it. I ignored it, of course, but still, she got better songs, honestly, but still no fan base. Ice responds to the dark skin comment and says, which I understand, but let's not act like she not one of the chosen dark skins because she does benefit from pretty privilege, still and for being skinny. Now, I don't know if they talking about Doechii because I do see Booty Drop up here. And I think that's a song of Doechii's. But notice how Storm pointed this. Like, she put an exclamation point on this right here. I guess this is supposed to be Ice Spice being colorist, but it's not. Ice says, I understand, but let's not act like she's not one of the chosen dark skins because she does benefit from pretty privilege still and for being skinny. So are we not allowed to talk about dark skin people? I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm confused. Pretty privilege isn't just a thing for light-skinned people. Y'all, that's why it's pretty privilege, not pretty light-skinned privilege. Y'all just be throwing terms and all of that out there and just be acting like y'all know what y'all talking about and y'all don't. So, like I said, she says yes. And then she says, and the sad part is I was too scared to put her in her place. I was afraid of her, but not anymore. See how she... Woo! I already done said how I felt enough. Let's just go through, but I hope y'all starting to see where my anger and vitriol is coming from. Somebody says you almost had me, but you literally in these same messages agreeing with and kikiing along with her. It's hard to even take your position serious because it literally comes off as you only doing this to make yourself look good when reality, it makes you look no better. You weren't scared of her. This is part of your rollout to have a breakthrough. If you only knew how bad of a move this was. This has nothing to do. Wait, this is going to do nothing for you. Girl, that fake profit shit ain't work. Now you trying to do this for that little ass song you dropping, please. Afraid of her for what? I guess that's what I don't get. My guess is because of Ice being her high school bully. Maybe she still had some inferiority complex. No, she's she's playing on y'all fucking intelligence. One good ass woman would have stopped all that. She was my bully shit. I know that's right. You're right. One good ass woman would have stopped all that. She was my bully shit, right? Assuming she can fight though. Oh, girl, you just a weak bitch. Girl, we really don't care. You're not about to get a come up off this. So you telling me you was afraid of ISIS? Oh. Oh. Oh my God. 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 Okay. Listen. This isn't colorist. LMAO, you have stealthy. This isn't going to affect her at all. Y'all and look, this person said it perfectly. Y'all weaponize social justice terminology in ways that detract and water it down. It's pathetic. What the hell did I tell y'all earlier? I literally said earlier, Wait, is the Final Destination trailer out? Because I end this whole shit right now. Oh, it's not. Okay. Because I know the next one's supposed to be on a cruise ship, child. But I literally just told y'all earlier, every time y'all scream out certain shit, y'all are literally watering down the movement and the moment. Y'all are. It's not colorist. It's not colorist. She's not bashing or berating her friend for being dark skinned. She literally just said that she understands that darker skinned girls can make it harder, but the girl is dragging it, acting like she doesn't also get uplifted for fitting other beauty standards. Right. Like, right. How does dark skinned women having to work hard not apply to a dark skinned woman? Oh my God. This is what I mean when I say that y'all take shit and y'all like I can't. Right. Where's the colorism? Reducing someone to a chosen dark skin is colorist. Okay, so what is it when y'all say that about light skinned people? Because y'all do that. Y'all definitely do that. And when it comes to chosen dark skin, it's most definitely a thing. It's most definitely a thing. Because y'all pick and choose which ones you want to uplift. Y'all pick and choose. You know, the Kenya Moores, the Wendy Osephos, who else? The Tika Sumthas, the Doechis, the Normanis, the Flo Millis. Like when they're attractive, then all of a sudden it's colorism. Why y'all ain't doing that for Flavor Flav? I wish I could think of some ugly females right now, but why y'all don't do that for ugly females? So yeah, it's chosen dark skin. It's the same thing. The chosen, the token. You are not exempt from having terms about you like the rest of us do simply because of your skin tone. Cut that weird shit out. Cut that weird shit out. Cut it out. Chosen dark skin, chosen light skin, chosen white person, chosen gay, chosen trans. Like, come on now. Hell, I'm a chosen trans. Like, I have pretty privilege. I get away with a lot that I know other trans women will not get away with. I'm aware of that. But I'm not sitting here like, oh, that's transphobic. Telling you, it only be happening with certain people. Like, we gotta stop doing this. Let's keep going though. Let's keep going. She's also fat phobic and many other things. And by the way, I'm only telling you guys about 1% of it. Believe it or not, there's nothing. Shea Butter community. She's referring to dark skins. Shea Butter community does not exclusively belong to dark skinned girls. Shea Butter community does not mean dark skin at all. Shea Butter community is referring to all of the quote unquote woke, fake, outrage people who basically everybody that I'm dragging in this video is Shea Butter, Shea Twitter Butter, whatever. It's those that constantly walk around with their trauma on their sleeve, constantly want to be offended, the perpetual victim. That's who the Shea Butter community is. That Shea Butter community does not refer to Black people. Well, it doesn't refer to dark-skinned people. So she says, LMFAO, I wish I could fight that white bitch. So because she called her white nasty because Storm called somebody white, that makes her fat phobic. I hope y'all see where this is going. Like if you don't get it by now, how she's being manipulative. I usually don't respond to people, but how you gonna make a whole graph and on top of that mention Down syndrome? Like, bitch, I hope all them kids you have be born with Down syndrome. So now we're gonna make it seem like ICE is abusive to kids. Now we supposed to be mad because ICE is out here talking down on people with conditions. Yeah, it's okay for everybody to say that about her. Right. For real, people think they can play with me all day. The Shea Butter Twitter community praying on my downfall, same, and I'll go with them. Mind you, Storme is saying that's why I'd rather be like a Doja. I'll happily tell everyone to go to hell. I don't care. Why are you mentioning Doja if you so... That's the thing, too. Because wasn't Doja, like, criticized about not being black enough and being in chat rooms where they saying nigga with the hard ER and all of this, that, and third, but now all of a sudden you want to be just like pick and choose a lane, mama. Because one minute you want to pander to the shea butter Twitter community. You want to pander to people that love the colorism conversations, but then the next minute you want to bring up, oh, I want to be like Doja. We know damn well what the hell Ice Spice was talking about. We know damn well. She's talking about all the people that sit in the shade room and wait for the shade room to post about Ice Spice, and all of them that be like, oh, she can't rap and da 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 da. But then y'all be the same ones going to, oh, we gotta support Normani. Oh, we gotta support Flo Milli. Oh, Flo Milli isn't anywhere because y'all keep supporting Saweetie and Ice Spice. She's talking about those people. And then when you say, oh, colorism works both ways or reverse colorism, then y'all be like, oh, how can that happen? That can't. Okay, well, it gotta be something. Because I be seeing way more examples of darker people treating lighter people like shit than I see lighter people treating darker people like shit. From my experience, from my point of view, that's what I see on my timelines. Do we need to go to the shade room right now? Because we can. Let me see. Let me just type in the shade room, Ice Spice. Just from a random post. I seen about 30 of my exes with that dress. This dress ain't been moved to just frying chicken. Wait, they just talking about the dress. These comments are so hateful. What demographic of people is this? The shea butter Twitter community. Let me see. Any other post? Because they all talking about that. Now, I need a post with just ice on it because we're going to prove a point. If it's one thing today that we're going to do, it's going to be prove a point. See, I'm trying to. This is not gonna work because I'm trying to find a post where Ice is not attached to anybody else. Because like that's the only time where you might see somebody like defend the Ice. But if it's a post with Ice and Nicki, then people gonna be, you know, trying to help out Ice Spice because they hate Nicki. Child, fucking at this point, but y'all know what I mean. Just go through any post that you see of Ice Spice, and you see people dragging her. Okay, but let's go back to this Twitter. Now, how we get on the shade room? Oh. Child, talking about some fat phobic because I called the bitch wide. Oh my God. That's literally shea butter Twitter behavior. And she's pulling out every stops to try and take this girl down. Wait, let me see. Did anybody correct her on a shea butter comment? This makes you look worse. Why are you sitting on private messages of your friend just to air it out when your song is releasing? If what she was doing was so bad, which it isn't, that makes you an enabler. It's cool when you thought her association would benefit you. Now that it didn't, you trying to get clout another way. Boom. She's under every post, but she eating with what she's saying. So you agreeing with everything she's saying, though, right? Shea Butter Twitter is not about being dark skinned, not you trying to sensationalize it on Twitter when we actually know the lingo. Right. Right. No lie. I just asked this question because I was told bleach my skin by her. I'm like, wait, this comment was pertaining to lighter black women. Like, what was she getting at? Shea Butter Twitter could even be Amanda Seales. Right. Amanda Seales is literally Shea Butter Twitter. Amanda Seales is literally Shea Butter. Everybody knows Shea Butter anything just means the black community. No, not all the black community. It's the Amanda Seales version. This is the same lady who tried to get minimum wage workers at Target fired for being racist because they asked her to stop filming a literal music video without permission in the aisles of their store. I remember that, and I was like, this bitch is so dumb. I told y'all, we're going to be here for a while. Go get y'all a snack, child. You a weirdo. This is weird. It's not serving what you think it is. You can't tell half the story when we see the whole thing and the screenshots provided. You tell your friend when she's wrong, not go along with them and then air it out on your timing. She's not wrong, though. The Twitter community bullies her and many others for no reason, and she has every right to state exactly what they're doing. When are y'all going to stop using I'm dark skinned as a... I want to fucking take this comment and put it on a t-shirt, because that's exactly what I've been trying to say this entire video. Let me reread it one more time. She's not wrong, though. That Twitter community bullies her and many others for no reason, and she has every right to state exactly what they're doing. When are y'all going to stop using I'm dark-skinned as a shield for being mean people? Somebody says, so are you white or black? Just asking. I mean, honestly, doesn't matter, because at this point, anybody can put up any type of icon, which is why I will never understand why y'all go so hard about the word nigga. And you know how many people on Twitter using it, and y'all don't know what the fuck they look like because they got a Batman and Robin icon or a Nicki Minaj icon. Y'all sound stupid. Y'all look stupid. And regardless of what his race is, it does not invalidate what he said. It does not invalidate what he says. And he says, I know what you're trying to do, but it makes no sense. You had zero rebuttal. So in the hopes of me being white, you can use that as an attack, like it suddenly changes the stance of my argument. Boom. Because then it will become, why you in black people business? Why you in black women business? Stay out of black women business. I don't like y'all bitches. Y'all raggedy bitches that sit and talk and think like that. I don't like y'all. I don't like y'all. I don't like y'all. Why you in a black women's business? I hate people that evade accountability, that run from accountability. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Y'all better start hating it too. Start whacking these bitches. Start beating their ass because they doing nothing but making shit worse for all of us. Start whooping their ass. If bitches don't want to take accountability and hold themselves responsible, bitch, start beating the responsibility into them. Please, 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 I'm begging, because they're making it worse for the rest of us. Shea Butter community doesn't like anybody who doesn't go by their rules, because all they do is sit online and nitpick all day and play victim. Whew. Right. Y'all were hyping her up. You're not telling the full story. You were hyping her up in the message, but now all of a sudden you want to push a narrative that she's colorist. I'm going to keep saying it. She's not the only person that that's doing this or does this. She's just getting exposed for it right now, but people do this every single day, y'all. I see it. That's why I speak the way that I do, and I just want more people to start waking up to it and realize that it happens every day more than you realize. Start whooping these people's ass, y'all. Y'all want to talk about things that hold the black community back? It's shit like this. Start whooping people's ass. I know they don't, but I don't care because I'm actually a good person. And when shit hits... Oh, wait, what they say? Oh, girl, you going back on mute. I know they don't care, but I don't care because I'm actually a good person. And when shit hits the fan, no one will be able to say I didn't warn you guys. As I said before, the people laughing at me now will be the same ones crying later, so let them laugh. I don't know Cleo's Twitter to tag her. I mean, as if Google doesn't exist. But I don't know Cleo's Twitter to tag her, but I know she'll see this. Cleo always knew Ice wasn't a real friend. She may not want to speak up now, but she knows. And Cleo is Nigerian as well. She's still trying. Y'all. She said, if I can't get the Ice about being a bully, I'm gonna get the Ice about not being Nigerian. If I can't get the Ice not being Nigerian, then listen. It's like she sat down with a book and said, okay, I got about 20 topics, right? Ice ain't Nigerian. Ice was a bully. Ice not really friends with Cleo. Ice talked about somebody having Down syndrome because they said she had Down syndrome. Ice is a colorist. Ice called somebody wide so that she fat phobic. Ice came for the Shea Butter Twitter community. Ice came for Nicki Minaj. Ice came for Doechii. That's literally 8 things that she's tried so far. It's like every new tweet, she's trying to bring up something else. Like, damn, y'all still like her? Damn. Okay. What else can I throw out there? Okay. You still like her? Damn. Think quick. Wait. Did I talk about how she was ableist yet? Okay, let me throw that out there. No. Damn, y'all still like her? Fuck. Okay. So I did homophobia. No. Wait, no. I didn't do that. Maybe that's next. What did I do? I did racism. I did ableist. I did colorism. I did fat phobic. Okay. So I'm gonna try homophobia next, and then I'm gonna try xenophobia. And then next I'm gonna say she voted for Trump. Like, this bitch is on drugs. Child, somebody says you was laughing with her, and this is probably before she became close with Cleo. You just causing drama for your flop single. Right. It's I am Cleo Trapper. I mean, why would you tag her? But okay. I hate when people do shit like that. Here go the same girl. You having a mental breakdown because this is a sad, desperate attempt at getting clout, and I'm so unentertained at this point. Where's the actual tea? Like, so she texted her friend privately. Okay, do you want us to do with that? Mind you, this is the text right here, right? I said, basically, it's a text of both of them saying, text me before you get here to make sure I'm still there or something like that, and hurry up before Cleo lands. Because basically, Ice wanted to have a private conversation with Storme before Cleo got there. That's not implying anything. Okay, Storme is trying to imply that Ice wanted to talk shit about Cleo when Ice was just like, girl, I want to have a conversation and have a talk to you before this other bitch get here. Like, this is a conversation between A and B. I don't need her to come in and see her way out. Like, no, I'm just trying to talk to you. So let's hurry up before she get here. So now she brings Riot into it, okay? Because like I said, she already done tried everything else. We tried homophobia. Should I keep mentioning homophobia? She didn't bring that up yet. But we tried colorism. We tried racism. We tried xenophobia. We tried she don't like Cleo. We tried X. So now what we got to do is we got to try the fact that she cheated on Riot. So not only does she expose the fact that Riot and Ice are actually dating and have been dating, which a lot of people kind of guessed and, but it wasn't confirmed ever. She's confirming it, and she's letting us know that Ice cheated on him. So she says Riot is her producer and boyfriend since 2019. He was the real mastermind behind her career and the one that pushed her to rap. She cheated on him with TJ and then rapped about it on this song together. If you don't believe me, just go back and read the lyrics to Gangsta Boo. But this time, read carefully. They were talking about him. So it's the fact that you saying read the lyrics to Gangsta Boo and then you saying read carefully. Like, why are you studying this bitch's music? Telling y'all, she been plotting. She knows no loyalty, not even to the only person who has always been there for her, Riot. So she brings up a text to Riot that she sent the day she tweeted this. And says, I remember thinking I was falling for you, but it was just a honeymoon phase. Isis cheated on you with TJ in 2022 and lied to your face about it. Then she had the audacity to sing about it on Gangsta Boo, the song you produced. Asked her about it. She was in love with him for almost a year. I'm sorry. It happened the night she slept in TJ's bed while you were in the house. This makes you look so trifling because you held onto this information all until you had your own issue with her. So Ryan and Ice put their relationship aside to make a career out of themselves. What do you want us to do? Wait, cheating and then rapping about it on the song the guy produces sort of fad. Okay. Okay, girl, but did she ever discuss Nicki? Like, right. Wake it up. Wake it up. Like, wake it up. Right. Right. Wake it up. This is none of my business. This is none of my business.
We know each other, we never. But I don't.
Isis was genuinely your friend, and you keep burning bridges with everybody that helped you in your career and looked after you, and you wanted to see you win. One day you're gonna look back at this and be very embarrassed. Whoever is in your circle right now does not have your best interest at heart because they letting you crash out, and it's really sad to see. See, this is why I don't tell no one shit. The second y'all fall out, they want to air all your business. Isis did everything in her power to make sure my career would never take off. She did everything you could possibly think of and more, but I'm not afraid of her anymore. This is the truth. This is another calculated as manipulative as statement because you sitting here and you going and giving examples of everything else. You giving examples of Ice being a colorist. You giving examples of her being fat phobic. You giving examples of her cheating, but yet the one time where it's really time to show true fucking clear ass examples, you don't do it. But instead, you put out this generic ass tweet. Oh, Ice Spice did everything in her power to make sure my career would never take off. She did everything you could think of. So show us. Show us the proof. You showed us everything else. Show us the proof. Where's the proof? But I'm not afraid of her anymore. That's you being manipulative. You trying to paint yourself as some little victim. Oh, I'm such a victim. And Ice Spice is so big, bad, and light skinned and a bully. Oh, and I'm the. Right. You saying all this still T. If you really want to wake it up, let us know if she talked about Nicki or Craig.
Bulldoze in front of her to do that, huh? You bulldoze in front of that girl to do
Bye,
this. Next, baby. Sorry. You bulldoze in front of her to do that, huh? You bulldoze in front of that girl to do this.
Listen. Go ahead and like this video. Just go like this video.
Nothing for free. I cuss a lot. Bitch, I'm a queen. Not like the thoughts. If you wanna be together, you gotta send that check down. You wanna be forever, you gotta send that check down. Gotta send a check on me. Gotta send the rest on me. Hey, hey. Gotta move successfully. If you want the best of me. Hey, hey. Gotta send a check on me. Gotta send the rest on me. Hey, hey. Gotta move successfully. If you want the best of me. Hey, hey. I like the.
My God. Girl. From the looks of it, the reason your career isn't popping off is because you're constantly worrying about what everybody else is doing instead of yourself. To say someone did everything in their power to make sure you didn't pop is wild. Maybe you just got to accept that your music isn't everybody's cup of tea. No, it's not that it's not everybody's cup of tea. It's just we got to blame everything on her being dark skinned. You know how this goes. Wasn't any other artist mentioning them messages? Right. You need to bring more details than this girl. Right. By the way, guys, don't worry about the hate I'm getting because the only people hating me are the Barbs, who I don't give a flying fuck about. Nicki Minaj is also evil, and the Barbs hate and don't even know that Ice Spice only used her for a feature. That's why she attacked Lotto too. Lotto has always been the biggest nightmare in competition. She was jealous of her for years because Lotto is who Isis was pretending to be. She purposely used Nicki so she could get a feature and surpass Lotto. And she used Nicki and the Barbs to do so, but keep defending her Barbs.
And I'm going to do you like Will Smith. Back the fuck up. And I'm going to do you like Will Smith.
Child. Y'all know we got to bring Nicki into it. If you really want shit to pop off, you got to bring Nicki into it. By the way, if this was true, you'd have some type of proof, message screenshots to support it. You posted screenshots for everything else. You're trying to get Barbs to turn on her, and it's not going to work. Ice been a stand before the fame, and it's well documented. Right. Nicki just followed me in 2020. Why do y'all hate on Nicki like she's not the best rapper alive? Not Nicki following her in 2020, child. Top 5 rappers that are alive. Nicki right now, times 5. I asked my 7-year-old sister if she liked Nicki Minaj. She said, I don't know who that is. Had to educate her. Nicki is evil. Like, we're going to listen to a certified loser flop. Lotto Walmart because they evicted you from the store. Lotto has always been her biggest nightmare. You're scrambling because she ignoring you. Listen. All right, Barbs, y'all know what to do.
Fuckers, get that bitch up out of here. Fuckers, get that bitch up out of here.
There must be some way to blame Nicki Minaj, like clockwork. Listen. Listen. Child. Yeah, I need to see the receipt. I need to see the receipt of Ice talking about Nicki. You dropping receipts on everything else. That's the one we waiting on. That's the one we waiting on, baby girl. But she saw all them tweets asking about Nicki, so she was like, oh, let me go ahead and put Nicki into it so I can get even more retweets. Because look at the impressions on all that shit. Look at all the impressions. 5.2 million, 1 million, 1.5, 1.6 million. Come on. Lotto rose to fame because of her talent and talent only. Ice Spice rose to fame because she sold her soul. No, Ice rose to fame because she did the Bust It Challenge and it went viral. That's how her pretty privilege worked. And I really do hate how y'all only bring up pretty privilege when it comes to somebody being light skinned. Just say that you're mad because they got on top and they got like shut up with that shit. Shut up. Shut up. If somebody brown skin or dark skin gets a lot of attention, it's because they're pretty and popular. If a light skinned person does it, it's because of pretty privilege. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Ice Spice did the Bust It Challenge. Her ass was in the goddamn camera. That sent her TikTok into an orbit. And then she decided to drop music. And then it was just up from there. That's literally how it happened. Literally how it happened. Now, in terms of her selling her soul, that's a different conversation, but not what Storme is trying to. No. She knew she would never have a fraction of the amount of talent Lotto has, so she attacked her on purpose to get a Nicki feature, so the barbs would turn on Lotto. It hurt her career because Lotto is a rapper and they have the same fan base, but I'm not a rapper, so the barbs can't touch my career. Everything started with Lotto and Ice Spice because Lotto tried to act like she didn't know who the fuck Ice Spice was after she had clearly been listening to Ice's lyrics because she was posting it and DMing her. That's where everything started. You in my DMs talking about how you like my songs and my lyrics, but yet you on the red carpet and you can't finish my lyrics and you don't know who the fuck wrote this song, but literally you was just singing that damn song in my DMs. That's why I don't like you. And that's why I'm whacking you every chance I get, because you sitting in the public trying to play it off like you didn't fuck with me in private. Come on, 111. Everybody say, hey, Spirit.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Right. What do you mean turn on Lotto? We've been not liking her since before Ice Spice even had an issue with her. Like, what are you talking about?
Bitch. That's what happened. And you got upset because you don't know how to take constructive criticism. And that's the problem, bitch. So girl, don't make it seem like, oh, you telling somebody what he knows how to handle her time and place. And you turned around and said, shut up, bitch. That's what happened. And you got upset because you don't know how to take constructive criticism. And that's the problem, bitch. So girl, don't make it seem like, oh, you telling somebody what he knows how to.
Oh, you telling somebody, Big Piggy, not the little one. Not the little one. So tell us what we said about Nicki Minaj. Okay, let's keep going. Okay. Y'all stopped liking her after she stood up against Nicki. Because Nicki Minaj is evil and so are the Barbs. Lotto did the right thing. She refused to sell her soul, and y'all turned against her because you think Nicki actually cares about you, but you're wrong. She used y'all to form an army so she can attack anyone who stands in her way. Lotto is pure, and so is Megan Thee Stallion. And to her, the Barbs are not her fans. You are her minions. We could be both. The fuck? Lil Nas X, I'm not even gonna address you. Another clown ass Barb who tried to steal my identity. He stole my look that I invented and then used it to launch his new era, J. Christ, but he doesn't walk in light, which is why you can never be me. She wants to talk about people selling their soul and walking in the light. And girl, this is the most demonic shit if I've ever seen it. Y'all don't think getting online and doing stuff like this isn't demonic? It's all low vibrational energy. It all resonates down at the same frequency. You think because it's packaged differently that it's not? Or do you believe that because you're packaged differently, that it's not operating at a demonic frequency? Because it is. It's all coming from the same station, baby. A bullshit. But she says he doesn't walk in the light, which is why you can never be me. You use blasphemy to try to support or try to boost your sorry ass career, and that's why your career is finished. Girl, pot kettle. Pot kettle. The pot kettle, girl. Oh. You walk in light but prancing around in graveyards? Right. Because that's the song that she's promoting, is the city is a graveyard, and she's in a literal fucking graveyard. And don't even get me started on how demonic that is. You sitting here filming a fucking music video, stomping on them people's graves? Child, this ain't Storme talking. This one of them goddamn spirits that attached themselves to her ass after she went in there disrespecting their gravesite. That's probably what's going on. One of them goddamn spirits or demons from the graveyard then jumped onto her, and now we getting all of this. This is the dress right here, and she's talking about Lil Nas X stole her look. Girl. Girl, please. Girl, please. Girl, please. And of course she had to make it about the dress because she couldn't say it was colorism because they literally the same complexion. Barbs, keep it coming. You're only boosting my career. Ratio is the career in the room with us. The career isn't even in the same building, baby. The career not even in the same city, let alone planet. Look at her trending over here. Oh my God. What they saying? Baby Storme is definitely in love with Riot, and Mad Ice got with him before. She might be. That might be tea. That might be tea, y'all. That might be tea. She might be in love with him or in love with Ice. Talking about some EJ. She wanted everybody to know she knows his real name so bad. The entire Baby Storme situation is just a reminder that some people are absolute leeches and yes men. They'll be complacent and agree with everything you say as long as they benefit from it now or later. What is this?
I think that Doja is extremely talented. She's actually the first and only artist that's ever showed me love publicly, and she's a true artist. But you know what it is? She got too much hate from you guys, and it really hurt her because she cares so much about the music, and she actually is a good person. I know a lot of people that met her. I know she's a good person. I don't have to meet her to know that. But she's a true artist, and she cares a lot about the music, and the hate really got to her, and as it should, because when you're somebody that cares that much, it really will get.
That's crazy how you can be so soft-spoken and well-spoken here, but on Twitter, you sound a fucking mess. The funny thing about the Baby Storme drama is people don't realize how exposing people when you were enabling the behavior looks. That's the gag. There really is no actual behavior. There's nothing to really expose. It's just the act of exposing that does not look right. But Ice didn't do anything wrong. I don't know. I think Baby Storm doesn't sound as crazy as y'all make it out to be. The industry is crazy and filled with horrible people. We have tangible proof of this. Okay. 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 This is y'all reaching. This is y'all reaching. Like, we literally looking at the receipts and proof that she's dropping. This is reaching. Okay, let's go back. Lil Nas X was the first major celebrity to discover me all the way back in 2020. He came up to me in person a year ago, telling me how big of a fan he was and that I shouldn't stop. It's because he wanted to keep stealing my original ideas and profiting. He also sent his producer. Basically, she's trying to claim that he stole from her child. And she sent him a message on May 6th saying, I'm sorry, I forgot to say this earlier, but I wanted to say that Dead Right Now and Void are literally my two favorite songs by you and helped me so much today. You really made my whole week today. Thank you so much. Mind you, she's going back and taking screenshots today, right? Like, so all these tweets, she's posting these screenshots because she took the screenshots in real time. So this is the real reason why she mad right here, because the nigga left her on red. That's the real reason she mad, because the nigga left her on red. Notice how all throughout all of these screenshots, the common theme is these people bullied me, but I wanted their friendship so bad. I swallowed my pride and I bigged them up, even though they bullied me. What? A nigga stealing from you, and you in his DMs saying, I'm sorry, I forgot to say this earlier, but these are my favorite songs, and you made my whole week? What the fuck is you talking about? You need to get out them DMs and get in that ass. Why are we not whooping ass? Usually if somebody feel fucked up because a person did some fucked up shit to them, they beat their ass, not hop in their DMs and tell them how much they mean to them. You just mad because the nigga never responded. He left you on red. Right? He never responded to Yo. Who is this girl? Because every one thing that got me because every time y'all post her, I laugh. There's no response because that's him writing to her. Those are her songs. She's been promoting a bit. No, baby. No, baby. I was riding with her up until this point. Why was you riding with her up until this point? You didn't see this is what I mean. Why was you riding with her up until this point when we literally just talked for an hour about how she was already on bullshit? Child. Next, she gonna say that Rihanna stole her ideas. Oh my God. The one-sided screenshots. So this is a Coke Rant World Tour. Y'all, what I'm gonna eat? I'm hungry. I am hungry. I want some Wingstop so bad, but I don't want to pay $30. And the Wingstop, I mean, it's not good. I'm hungry though. I could really go for a fish, like a triple fish sandwich from McDonald's. I could really go for that, but I don't know. I'm hungry. Girl, if you think this is fun, it's not. If you think it's boosting your career, it's ruining it. People at first just wanted some tea, even if it's false. Now you just say anything. Oh my God. So you just so you just mentioning random celebrities in hopes one response is getting sad. No, he didn't, but I saw him in person again when I went to Doja Cat's show with Ice a few months ago. We shared the same section. It was right after my toilet child. Target flash mob. He came up to me and asked, "You good?" in a condescending tone. I knew then that he was evil. I ignored him that day and never entertained him again. Somebody said spiritual psychosis is no joke. Dang, I had to look it up because it does sound like she's going on a rant. Doesn't mean it's not true. Individuals in these states may experience very intense emotions or no emotions at all, but often at inappropriate times. Woo! Has she tried releasing her inhibitions? Okay. Has she tried feeling the wind on her skin? Because nobody else can do it for you, girl. Only you can let it in. Okay. I'm going to need Miss Baby Storm to log out and go get a pocket full of sunshine. She is definitely losing it. Looks to me from the original post with the screenshot that he's the one who ignored you. he asked he asked if you were okay after what happened and you called him evil. Other artists can't speak up because they're scared and they're owned by record labels, but I'm independent and I'll always be. Nobody owns me but God. I'm shutting this pathetic ass industry down. You want to be a Azalea Banks so bad, but you lack the talent and the charisma. Child, she lacked the uniqueness, nerve, and talent too. The fuck? Actually, I did. Wait, you can't even speak up on a mass genocide. Instead, you promote your music. That's another thing that I want y'all to shut the fuck up about. Unless y'all physically going over there to do something, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Because you boycotting Starbucks is doing what? It's $1 billion company. Shut the fuck up. Y'all be wanting to bully people so bad. Like, it really, as somebody who was literally physically in the streets, okay, campaigning for nonprofit charities, for third world countries, okay, for people like Malala Yousafzai, okay, who got shot in the face by the Taliban for standing up for women's rights, for girls' rights. As somebody that was actively fighting out in the streets for shit like that. Y'all get on my nerves when y'all get up on Twitter and y'all do this whole fake social justice campaign. Like, just every time y'all speak on all of that, it just gives off fake, it gives off trendy, it gives off this is what we're supposed to do, so I'm gonna do it to look cool. But all that where y'all try to bully celebrities, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, let's bully this person because they supporting Starbucks. Let's bully this person because they posted this on their page. Who gives a fuck? Y'all ain't doing shit but tweeting about it and then getting mad at other people. What are y'all really doing? You want to make a difference? Get the fuck up off your ass and then go fly over there and do something. But you bullying people into doing something that you want them to do, girl, that shit gotta end. That shit gotta end. That shit gotta end. Y'all are such weak motherfuckers for doing shit like that. I will never understand it. She says, I'm the only artist in this music industry who cared enough to make art about a genocide. But the internet said I was a terrible person because they were still mad about a Target flash mob. God made the hardest thing to be in this world, a dark-skinned woman in America. Oh my gosh. I'm getting real tired. And it's not all dark-skinned women. It's not. So again, if I didn't say it, then it wasn't said. But I'm getting real tired of the dark-skinned women in the demographic who are the perpetual victim. I am. I don't care how it comes off. Oh, well, this is my channel. I'm really tired of it. I'm tired of it. Don't sit up here and do all of that you've done and then say this right here. God made me the hardest thing to be in this world. Actually, I'll take it a step further, bitch. A dark-skinned woman in America is not the hardest thing to be in this world. A dark-skinned trans woman in America is the hardest thing to be in this world. Like, let's not go there. Let's not go there. Let's not cut it out. Come on, cut it out. We got to get out of this victim mentality. When things don't go our way, or we want some sort of sympathy, it can't just be let's go run to a no. You have to choose happiness in this reality. You don't get it or just are given it because of sympathy. Please cut it out. Please cut it out with the payola and sympathy, please. How is this about genocide in a helpful way? So whoever... Wait, let me pause that. Congo, Palestine, Sudan, this is for you. Oh my. She's ending world hunger. Oh my God. There's not going to be a World War III. Wait, no, let me bring it back. Child, maybe if I replay it one more time, 9/11 would have never happened. Child, because when I say that she is out here creating world peace, yes, every time she rocks her hips, one less child dies. Yes, come on. Every time she's singing to the twos and the fours, rocking her body to the twos and the fours of the beat, another bomb is not dropped. Yes, all of the people that died are now coming back to life. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, really? What is this song that nobody knows about doing? Because, see, now you're making me want to start getting nasty and now digging into your talent. Actually, fuck it. You profited off of a genocide? I'm going to let the comments do it. That's a lie. Kehlani is the most prominent A-list musician and entertainer to constantly make art. Kehlani was the first musician to immediately advocate for liberation. You're embarrassing the dark skins. This is an embarrassing comment to try to even say you did not eat, you are a colorist. Right. I'm a dark skin. Right. Two things being true at once. Misses y'all every day. Oh my God. So saying that somebody's embarrassing the dark skins is colorist. I'm sick of y'all. I am sick of y'all raggedy bitches. I am. This is exactly why me and my friends make jokes now, inappropriate quote unquote jokes now about shit like this. Because it's just like, I can't take it serious. I cannot take it serious. She put my ketchup and my barbecue sauce on top of my food instead of handing it to me. That's colorist. I went to the store and the girl ain't had no change, so she just gave me back $5. She colorist. My boyfriend cheated on me. That's colorist. I was waiting for the bus, but the bus kept going. That's colorist. Shut the fuck up. Nobody will ever lie on my name again. By the way, the Barbs are the only fan base who were built on a foundation of hate and evil. Barbs, y'all are too stupid to ever be my target audience. Child, you couldn't even get an audience at Target. Okay? I'm glad y'all unemployed so you can keep boosting me. Keep it coming. And by the way, if any artist was trying to profit off of genocide, it's your fave Billie Eilish. Child, now she attacking Billie. Oh, God. So she's just attacking everybody. If any artist was trying to profit off of genocide, it's your favorite Billie Eilish. Performatively wearing a Palestine pin to the Met Gala and then hot at her face in the Starbucks the very next day. But I was the performative one, right? For the record, ever since October 7th, I never went to Starbucks or McDonald's again. And I boycotted Apple too because of the Congo. Hold on, because you know, right? Hold on, because I thought it was going to say, because usually it say like Twitter for iPhone. Your favorite artists don't give a flying fuck about Palestine. My actual best friend is Muslim, and profiting off of genocide was the worst narrative the internet could have created about me. I don't give a fuck about Target, but I do give a fuck about Palestine and Congo, and everywhere else is hurt, and the U.S. will pay for their crimes. I just give a fuck about everybody human. Honestly, that's how I look at it. I ain't got no dog in none of these fights, but I care about everybody that's human. Human lives should not be ending. Period. Point blank in the period. And I don't understand why it's so hard for everybody to take that stance. But it's okay. Everybody got so many opinions. Guess what? Our turn is coming. Our turn is coming in 2025 and 2026 because I've been the main one warning y'all all year since 2023. Our time is coming. Y'all so focused over there. I hope y'all ready when our turn comes because it's coming. We used to make jokes about World War III when we were kids. Guess what, baby? Oh, wait until Uranus settles into Gemini comfortably. Just wait. Any artist who wants to challenge me could get in a booth and pick up a pen. Your pen versus mine. I don't use writers like the rest of you fake artists. I'll go toe to toe with all of y'all because unlike y'all, I'm actually a real artist. That white man you sleep next to every night can't take your phone away from you. Child, she got a white boyfriend. Not ISIS being harassed by a race player. You lost 7K followers. You still tweeting, Lord, help this girl. Oh, God. Luckily for me, I keep all my receipts and I see everything. More people will be exposed, but not today. Your day will come. Girl, where is the Nicki Minaj receipts? Where are those receipts? Where are those receipts? Those are the receipts that we asked for. Where are those? Where are those? Hold on. The goddamn TV fell out. Okay. I took a whole ass step and this girl still at it. Child. BET wanted to interview me after all these years of calling them out for only highlighting black people in hip hop, but they only wanted to talk about Target. I told them I'm not interested. I'm not doing any interviews or going on any platforms because nobody gonna profit off me. The money I make will go where it belongs, to Palestine. Fuck the United States. Then why are you living here? Y'all see that'd be another thing. Y'all be screaming fuck the United States but still want to live here. Leave. Leave then, baby. Leave. Leave. As many problems as the US has, I promise you, I am not in no shape, way, form tempted to go move somewhere else and deal with somebody else's bullshit. I'd rather deal with the bullshit that I'm used to here. I'd rather deal with the luxuries that we have here. If you hate the US so much, then baby, go move. Also, the company that's holding the city as a graveyard hostage has 7 days to give me my song back, or I will expose you all too. Name by name, the company's been stealing my money and will not give me my song back. I will not stay quiet. Give me my song back. Boo, you need to be seeking legal help instead of ranting on Twitter. You need to take the antidepressants to surprise that voice you hear. It works. Hope it gets better. I wouldn't expect a fan base who's okay with a pedophile, rapist husband, and a bully drug addicted rapper to understand me. Keep it coming, Barbs. Nicki would trade every one of y'all for a pack of peanuts. Nicki, I know you watching me, but your evil tricks and minions will not work on me. Just know that I know you're watching. Being a dark-skinned woman means being the most hated. Luckily, I don't give a fuck about any of y'all. I care about my supporters and my supporters only. I'm not about to rant about this because at this point, y'all should understand how I feel about this and what she's trying to do. I think the issue is you have really bad negative energy. Your skin color has nothing to do with this. You're just obnoxious. You still going, girl? What supporters are you talking about? Oh, so you care about your supporters when you accuse Nicki of not caring about hers. It has nothing to do with your complexion. I supported you for a while until the Target incident, but you dragging, I don't care about you dragging anybody. I just think it's funny, to be honest. Just got to stop and think about how does this really benefit you in the long run. How about you stop being so bitter? No one's perfect, and if someone isn't for you, then move on, man. Yeah, planning to ruin a career over females just being females is very telling. It's not your skin tone. It's not your skin tone. It's your character. Girl, please rest. I don't care about the mess and drama, but I can appreciate her speaking her mind with the pushback. I'm a dark skin too, but there's only so many times you can use the colorism card before you have to accept that you're the problem. We don't hate you because you dark skin. We dislike you because you're obnoxious. Always blaming skin color but yourself. Oh my God, it's always something about being dark skinned and a woman. I'm tired of hearing the same excuse. I am too. I'm tired of hearing it from everybody. From everybody. It's fucking annoying. Everything that happens to you in life is not because you are a woman or dark skinned, like, or fat. Cut it out. Cut it out. Girl, stop using colorism to justify why you're being seen in a bad light. I'm dark skinned and I promise it's not because of that. Go back to the drawing board and try again. Terrible take. There's many dark skinned women that are adored. You just like staying in drama because you have a platform. I really hope people check on you because you're not okay. Being dark skinned is not a disability. And it's not, but y'all treat it like it is, which is the crazy part. I told her about the homeless people rules. LOL too. I'm the reason she knew anything about anything. She never donated. Oh, wait. ISIS never give a fuck about Palestine. She thought y'all were fucked up for posting the dying children. This was you know what? I don't care about this. I don't care. 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 Because like I said, I just want people to stop dying. How about that? And by the way, I'm not reading any of the comments, so okay. I will die behind my cause. Girl. Tell Nicki Minaj to speak up about. Let's move on. Y'all never demanded that evil white woman to speak. Unlike your favorite artist, I have never done drugs. I tried weed for the first time in 22 and don't even smoke that anymore. Can't fuck with my pretty and educated head. Yeah, here you are doing another coke rant on Sunday morning. Nicki Minaj and your other favorite artists are addicted to cocaine and perks. Weed is legal, idiot. Hope this helps. Barb's is a reason. Listen, so she's just going back and forth with Barb's. I love being pretty and dark skinned and perfect. How you gonna say pretty and Facetune yourself in the same pic? You love being on crack too. The Barb's really out here tweaking and proving your point. Those lips, you're gorgeous, so pretty. I know this is the most attention you've ever got. Not okay. Who would have played? Wait. Because if they actually started playing, I'ma scream. Not, oh my God, who would have played? Wait. Not them playing on her face. I know that's right. Start whacking these motherfuckers. Start whacking these whack motherfuckers. Start whacking them. Start whacking them and get out my face. Do not say, oh, this is colorism. They playing tic-tac-toe on her forehead. This is colorism. Girl, I ain't seen not one person call her out her skin. I ain't seen not one person talk about her color. This is hilarious to me. This is fucking hilarious to me. Y'all are stupid. Oh my God. Y'all are stupid. Oh my God. This is crazy, child. They really all playing tic-tac-toe on her forehead. Oh. Every time I look at you, I feel like a bug is flying around my face. You are beautiful. I mean, she okay in this picture. In this picture. You know, it depends. It depends. It depends on the picture, okay? It depends on the picture, child. It depends on the picture. Anyways, let's keep going. The rest of y'all could die here, but good news, you can enjoy a 10-piece chicken nugget, large fry, and pumpkin frappe as your last meal. Okay. No, I won't, because Beyonce is a victim to Jay-Z. Because I believe Jesus Christ is the Son of God. I'm spiritual, not religious. None of your fave celebs can attack me because they're own and they know I'm right. My facts check out. The reason I'm coming off crazy, although I've said nothing crazy, is because y'all are used to your favorite artist being silent and complicit. So now all of a sudden she got the song back. Right. As a spiritual person, we do not claim you. We do not. And this is what I was talking about earlier. Like, she's mixing in bullshit with reality. Because is there a civil war coming? Yes. Is Beyonce a slave to Jay-Z? Yes. Is there something going to happen with DT at some point? Yes. But, like, you're still obnoxious, like everybody has said. And you're still, like, at a low frequency, a low vibration. You can be gifted and still be evil. You can be gifted and still be operating at the wrong vibration, at the wrong frequency. You can be gifted and also misinterpret shit because you haven't processed your trauma. There's so many people right now on YouTube doing tarot readings where they are male bashing and banging these niggas' heads in because they haven't dealt with their own trauma. So they're gifted and they're telling you what's going on, but they're painting the narrative to be that these men are fuck niggas and like, I'm telling you, I was in the spiritual community from 2020 to 2022. I see what goes on. That's why it's about discernment. Just because you gifted don't mean that what you speaking is necessarily always accurate and always right, because a lot of people have not dealt with their trauma. So they're speaking through the lens of their trauma and from that traumatic perspective. But let's keep going. Yes, I'm cringe and I love it. That's my brand. I represent the black girls who don't fit in the box. I don't care what anyone thinks of me because at least I'm always being my true, authentic self and I'm original. See, I hate when people start doing this whole thing. I'm human. I'm perfect. I make mistakes. After you've already gone and caused violence and terrorized everybody, that's not the problem. It's okay for people to be authentic and be yourself. But very much like I said when it came to Amanda Seales, because everybody keeps saying, oh, Amanda Seales is just, you know, hard to swallow. She's a hard pill to swallow and she just has a strong personality. Okay, dumb bitches. So does Donald Trump. See how dumb you sound? See how dumb you sound? Imagine if I was out here like, Donald Trump just has a strong personality. Y'all don't understand him. Y'all would be up in my ass, lighting me up. So miss me with the, oh, I'm just authentic and I'm original. And you could be all of that and still be a bitch. Almost every black woman in the industry is selling sex and delinquency and poison in the black community and the black youth. Music has turned into prostitution. I'm bringing real music back and I will outsell all of y'all independently. So now she talking her shit, but look at her outfits. Look at her outfits. Pretty bold of you to speak down on sex workers when you regularly wear a uniform. Child. At this rate, you're going, the people that actually enjoyed your music is going to stop fucking with you. She wears nothing but sex worker outfits. Side note, but do any of y'all want to play Mario? Girl. And had she not went on this whole rant and done all of that, I would have added her on Nintendo Switch. But child, she doing the most. She doing the most. I still should add her and whoop her ass. And then be like, now that was for Ice. That was for Onika. Hey, keep my bitch's name out of your goddamn mouth. I should add her and then whoop her ass. And they'd be like, that was for Nicki. Keep her fucking name out your mouth, bitch. Sexy Red is a shit role model, but that's who y'all let represent the black community, and that's why we are seen as a mockery, and this is why 80% of black children in the U.S. are being born without fathers. See, this is what I'm talking about, mixing truth with bullshit. I don't know what she's talking about with this 80% of black children born without fathers shit like that. That has nothing to do with Sexy Red. everything she's saying about Sexy Red and being a model for the community, I 100% agree with. But the rest of that statement, I don't. Y'all let Sexy Red, Blueface, and Krishan poison these children. I won't watch this happen in my community. Black children in U.S. schools are reading at 4th grade level. Look at the fucking statistics. What we need is better role models. And you think you won? Like, again, now she's starting to make sense with what she's saying, but we can't negate everything that she said up to this. Hip hop used to mean something different. Y'all let these people poison these young black men and make them think all they can do in life is rap or join the NBA. Y'all let these women teach their daughters that they should grow up to be prostitutes and baby mamas. I will be the role model these artists refuse to be. I hope somebody posted a video of right. Somebody said this aesthetic eats. Right. Like did somebody clock it? Did somebody clock it? Is the role model in the room with us? Listen. Right. Any conclusions to wrap this up? Pookie, something tells me she gonna be yapping for another day. Going live on Instagram. Barbs, you're invited. Let's have a conversation about your queen. It won't be pretty. Y'all want to smoke? Here I come. And Barbs, if you join my live, make sure you got a dictionary. Guys, Lil Nas X just commented on a snippet I posted of my song. I was walking on Melrose today, and Lil Nas X came up to me and told me he loves what I'm doing. Now she reposting all this old shit. To my young fans, I want you to know that one day you're only going to be left with yourself and choices you made. Okay, come on. It's time to wrap this up. By the way, I already knew Lil Nas X would be the one celebrity to respond. I baited him, and it was very easy since he arrived. Thank you for the free promo. You really put my career on the map now. Nobody in the music industry fucks with Montero. Everybody knows him as a weird-ass Barb. Even Nicki refused to do a song with him when he asked. Embarrassing. Tell Nicki she can't hide behind you and the rest of her millions. And because I'm a psychic, I always know what's coming next. I always know, and I'm always protected. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all do understand that false prophets is a real thing, right? It's called discernment. It's called discernment. False prophets are a real thing now. Just because everybody has gifts does not mean that they working for the same God. Like, some people listening to a goddamn demon. Some people fighting a demons. Maybe I'll post the messages of ISIS admitting to physically abusing Riot tomorrow and me telling her to stop and seek help. So we tried racism, we tried colorism, we tried xenophobia, we tried cheating, we tried she not friends with Cleo, we tried Nicki, we tried Taylor, we tried Lil Nas X, we tried Sexy Red, we tried Billie Eilish. Okay, so now let's try Ice Spice abusing Riot. The cheating was bad, but that wasn't even the worst part of her relationship with him. The worst thing she did is the domestic abuse. She beats the fuck out of him, and he has never had her back. Riot has always been pure and a true man of God. Ice Spice was always the evil one. He loves her for her. Is the only reason he put up with it. But after speaking to him yesterday, I'm sure he left her. If he hasn't, I'll still post the screenshots of her admitted into domestic abuse so the world could see. I think I'll save what Ice Spice really thinks about Nicki until the end of the week. That'll be my big reveal. Remember when Lil TJ publicly asked, I don't care. Then I'll be more. Wait, there'll be more tomorrow. Okay. And by the way, we are officially in the age of Aquarius. This is my world now. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is clearly a deranged psycho bitch that is trying to do all of this under the guise of colorism and astrology. Now I'm saying astrology and spirituality. I'm really feeling like this is about to be a problem. Saturn in Pisces, and then we're gonna have the North Node in Pisces. Yeah, I'm feeling like this is about to be a problem. I feel like there's about to be a lot of people that's spiritually awakening, but I also feel like it's about to be the rise of false prophets. The same way that people use whatever for personal gain, selfish gain in every other situation, people also do the same thing when it comes to spirituality. That's why every tarot video that you see online, they're all love videos. And a lot of the times, especially if it's by a woman, it's by somebody who's not healed that's projecting their trauma onto you. Anybody that's ever followed tarot videos, you know what I'm talking about. There are people who are gifted, and then there are people who literally have gotten fucked over, never dealt with their trauma, never healed. And then that's why I phrase my sessions the way that I do. Because when I saw that's how other people do their shit, I was like, oh no, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that. Love readings make a lot of money. A lot of money. That's why I'm not ashamed for how much I charge. Like, I've charged $300 for personal readings for the last 3 years. And my price is not changing because people pay that price. People will pay even way more. People will pay $600 for a 30-minute session. Especially if it was a love reading. You know how many people right now is getting over on people because they got them sold into a fantasy, or they doing a love reading and they projecting they trying, like, discernment. Just because somebody brings up Jesus or somebody brings up Aquarius or somebody brings up whatever does not mean that they are actually pure or actually good. Discernment, y'all. Discernment. Not her going after K. Michelle now. This was about Tamar. Girl, go to sleep, drink some water, stay offline. Now I can't. Michelle got in it. She was talking about Tamar. Girl, we're losing the plot. She already thinks Nicki and Nas constantly watching her, and I thought this was all about exposing her old friends. Listen, we done touched colorism, Doechii, Nicki, Beyonce, Jay-Z, K. Michelle, not Obama. I just wanted the tea on Ice Spice. My God, the goalpost is always moving. Someone doing. Oh my God, that is the take right there. I don't even know what's going on. I need her to stick to one person. Like, after all she's done, I can't even credit her for the Ice Spice story, because is it even true at this point, or does she just need promo? I don't even know what's going on. I need her to stick to one person, and it was exposing her best friend. The rest is pissing me off. Oh my God, I am out of breath. Why is K. Michelle catching a stray? She's talking about Tamar. It's like, Ariana, what are you doing here? The way you've been going against black women and preaching about loving that exact same blackness is beyond me. Wake it up. Wake it up. The way you've been going against black women, then preaching about loving that exact blackness is beyond me. Making our community look bad one tweet at a time. Child. Oh, right. That's how I know you. The name sounded familiar. I don't take advice from botched 42-year-olds who are old enough to be my mother. Sit your bubble butt ass down. I won't address you again. And I hate to break it to you, but Nicki is never going to give you that feature, my love. Imagine being a barb at 42 years old. Embarrassing. Not Snow Queen. Oh my God. Oh my God. She really is trying. She's trying to start something. Now her come. Oh my God. Now she talking about Rico Nasty. Let's get into Rico Nasty and how she was the first to steal my identity. She reached out to me pretending to want to work together, then invited me to her house so she could persuade me to write music for her. When she realized it would never happen, she ghosted. She told me I was who the label made her to pretend to be. Damn, you coming at Rico now? You're targeting artists that I actually like. This girl exposing the rap industry and y'all don't even realize it yet. You're still going, oh my God, help is needed. Child, not Aaliyah interlude getting into it. Okay, so I was nothing but a true friend to you, unlike all your fake ones. I threw you a whole surprise birthday party at my house after telling you how Rico did me dirty, and you went and hung out with her instead on the same day while you were staying at my house. Someone who was only using you to spite me. I vented to Ice Spice about it. You and Cleo are the same, both opportunists. Bro, tell me, do you think it would be weird if I got upset that Aaliyah is spending so much time with Rico? I don't. She seems exhausting to be friends with. She seems exhausting to be friends with. Do you think it would be weird if I got upset that Aaliyah is spending so much time with Rico? I don't think I have a right to be mad because it's none of my business. But I think Rico is hanging out with her in spite of me because she knows me and Aaliyah are friends and I don't talk to Rico anymore. Like, it's really not a big deal, and I never bring it up with her, but she's been saying Rico is weird, and she was weird with both of us, and now they're like besties. And Aaliyah's birthday is next week, and she wants to come stay with me for her birthday, and I know you, mind you, this was literally a year ago. Literally a year ago on April 28th. And so Aaliyah's birthday is next week. So you doing all of this in front of her birthday? Wow. Aaliyah's birthday is next week and she wants to come stay with me for her birthday. And I'm supposed to be making all the plans. But then I see them hanging out and I'm like, maybe I'm just being dramatic. LMFAO, if I were you, I'd just be friends with all of them. I feel you, it's kind of weird, but the industry is small as fuck. Like Cleo talks shit about Lola Brooke and Maya Don, but she still be around them and shit. So I felt that OD, but that's the industry, also the world. So now Cleo is catching another strike. now we got a Brett. Oh my God. So now we bringing Lola Brooke and Maya Don into it. Y'all, this is never ending. This is never ending, y'all. You not tired? You spoke about 15 different people in the past 72 hours. Go outside and live a little. She can't. She can't. Right. The tea is finally coming. Nicki is to blame for all of this. Ayo, Cleo, be talking behind y'all back. Now, what was the point of this? What was the point of this? What was the point of this? What was the point of that? Have you ever thought that, I don't know, maybe you're the problem? Y'all, oh my God, the tea is crazy. Not Lola and Maya. The way Ice actually gave you good advice. Yesterday on live, you said you have nothing bad to say about Aaliyah. I'm confused now. Yeah, she definitely having a breakdown. She definitely having a breakdown. This is a mental breakdown. And that was 2 hours ago today. Aaliyah recorded her first song at my house in my home studio. I'm the reason she was able to make It Girl. I'm the one who taught her everything she knows about how to be an independent artist and gave her all my connections and help behind the scenes. Aaliyah, you actually were a real friend to me, but a friend to everyone is a friend to no one. You still friends with Marley. After she drugged me and had me illegally sent to a facility. Well, bitch, why you ain't stay there? Why the fuck you ain't stay there? That's the problem. They need to come back and get your ass. Okay, what's going on with their return policy? Can we figure that out, baby? The police are looking for her. Maybe you were in on it like she said. Somebody said, just shut up and donate to Palestine. Right. Right. Okay. Like at that point, there's a thin line between getting the credit you deserve and bragging about being the only reason somebody made it. Granted, you ain't got to acknowledge my opinion, but you keep posting on the internet. How do you keep giving these people all your connections and all their music blows up except yours? Maybe that says something about your music. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because we could talk about it. You didn't find it funny that racist ass parent... Oh my God. See, now she getting me fucked up. Not Paris Hilton. That's one of my favorites. That's one of my motherfucking faves. I love me some Paris. You didn't find it funny that racist as Paris Hilton invited you to her house and tried to become your bestie after It Girl? She saw a young black woman flourishing and used you to profit. And you actually went there like a fool and you don't care. Because all you care about is how to move up in the industry. You know no loyalty, so I'm no longer loyal to you. It sounds like you're jealous. See, she literally is giving Shea Butter Twitter. So... because you can't call Aaliyah a colorist because she's also dark-skinned, now you're resorting to calling Paris Hilton a racist. So because Paris Hilton wanted somebody who happened to so be dark-skinned and was a black woman to come over to her house because she liked the song, all of a sudden now Paris is racist? She's lost the plot. Right, girl, do you like anyone? Do you like anyone? Let's see what the people are saying about Baby Storm. Actually, let me take it on over to TikTok. Because what is this psychosis that everybody keeps talking about? Go like the video.
I'm about to get naked.
Donald Trump is going to be assassinated this year before the upcoming 2000.
Everyone is blaming spiritual psychosis. I didn't hear not one spiritual concept mentioned. I heard about the political climate and that Civil War movie really triggered her. So her as a black woman, a couple years ago, she had a racist encounter at a bank where she was racially profiled. So imagine being a black woman in Civil War. Like we have racism today, imagine back then. with the Civil War. So I can see why that Civil War movie triggered her into this delusional kind of thinking. You guys act like this delusional kind of thinking isn't common. Like, we all had that one friend that goes into La La Land and gets really delusional like that. And it's like, what are you talking about? Everyone was promoting, oh, I'm going to be delusional. I'm going to be Delulu girl. And there are people that are actually delusion and experience real life delusion. Sometimes.
Pause. I want y'all to listen to everything that she's saying, because like she says, there really are delusional people. The problem is that y'all are now trying to mix in real psychics, real gifted people, real people who work under God and spirit and like the divine and like are actually here to do good. Y'all are trying to mix us all in together and blur the lines. And that's what the fuck we not about to do. But like I said, I have a feeling that over these next couple of years, we're going to go through another spiritual awakening where more psychics and healers and light workers are going to rise up. But it's also going to be a rise of false prophets. And discernment is going to be key.
Trauma or an event like going to war and seeing something really traumatic can cause delusions. Giving birth can cause delusions. Even having a really bad fever, you can have fever dreams and hallucinate a bit. Then you guys say, oh, we need to improve our mental health. We need to be supportive for our mental health. Okay, so be supportive then. I think this is more of a mental health issue than a spiritual issue. I think, you know, in the past, she said that she had a racist experience where the lady locked her in a bank. Okay, imagine if that was you, if you were her, where you had a racist experience. You're just going to cash a check at a bank and someone locks you in, calls the police on you. And then you watch a Civil War movie that probably had slavery in it. I didn't watch it, so I can't say, but it might have had slavery in it. And she probably thought of herself going through another civil war. And then she's relating it to Trump too, because Trump makes the political climate all crazy. He makes a lot of division and stuff. I can say that. Does Trump create a political climate that is similar to the North and the South during the Civil War? Maybe. Look, I'm no mental health professional, but I am in the spiritual community, and I didn't hear anything about nirvana. I didn't hear anything about religious texts. I didn't hear anything about God spoke to me or one of my gods spoke to me. I didn't hear any religious theories, anything like that for that to be considered spiritual. We didn't hear, oh, a ghost told me, my spirits told me, my Michael Archangel told me. We didn't hear any about the archangels, about spirits, deities, ghosts, none of that. Are you able to identify her spiritual beliefs in that one video? We're saying she can save everybody. Yes, that sounds delusional, but is it spiritual? What is the spiritual concept? Show me. I don't like how everybody's blaming the spiritual community for when people are acting crazy, like after the eclipse, and they're just saying, oh, it's, you know, spirituality, new age spirituality is making them like this. There might have been an underlying issue already, and it's like, you know, okay, let's blame spirituality, but it's like, no, like if this young lady is pointing to, like, she's getting nervous about the current and future political climate, there's a reason why, and we should look into it.
Donald Trump is going.
Right. And this is how I feel. This is exactly how I feel. There's going to be more girls like what happened with the eclipse. I keep telling y'all, any events that happen around the eclipse, whether personally or in the world, is going to be a theme for the next 2 years. So the fact that the bridge collapsed, the fact that that girl killed her family, that shit is going to play out for 2 more years. We're going to see way more shit like that happen. Way more. It's letting y'all know what's coming. This is about to get ugly. It's about to get ugly. It's about to get ugly. Discernment, 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 discernment.
The city is a graveyard.
And it's the fact that the song is not even bad. I haven't listened to all her music, but the City is a Graveyard song is actually really, really good. But like at the same time, girl, fuck her.
What's up, y'all? It's Aaliyah's Interlude back at it again. And today we're styling Baby Storm. And we all know Baby Storm is a musician. She loves the black. She loves the dark colors. So we're going to style her in an all pink look. As always, you know we love a mini skirt. So we're styling her in this purple mini skirt. So you can go ahead and put this on. Okay, y'all. Storm now has a skirt on. She looks amazing. And now we're going to do a little pink fishnet on one leg.
In this video right here, she looks really pretty.
Okay, guys, we now have a fishnet on one leg. It's giving a little core already. But for the top, we're going to do this pink top that says baby on it. And then we're also going to do a fishnet on the opposite.
Yeah, in that video right there, she looks really pretty. But I'm sorry, I just can't get, I can't with people that rely on social justice movements to help push them. I can't. I can't.
Okay, so everyone has been asking us, how do we get married in 2 months? And we're here to give you guys some answers and tell you the story of how we met and how we got married in 2 months. So we initially met last April, and we met at his restaurant. He was working at a restaurant at the time. And
from my understanding, she literally just walked into Target and started filming a music video. And then when they shut it down, she tried to act like it was because they was racist and because she was a dark-skinned black woman. So they're racist because they're white and y'all are black, but y'all are dancing in their store.
If we all just start and multiple people record, they can't block it.
Do you hear what she just said? If we all just start and everybody's recording, then they can't block everyone. So y'all literally go into somebody's establishment, expect to film a music video, not having any fucking permits, because you need a permit to do that shit. And then y'all get mad when they stop you, and then you try to make it a white versus black thing, a white on black, a white on a black woman, a white on a dark-skinned black woman thing. But y'all are literally in there being problematic. I don't like people like this. I don't like problematic people who purposely start bullshit then run and hide behind a movement. I don't.
We can sing it too.
I hope Target sued the fuck out of her. We need to sue her.
Can you move your beat? Don't worry about it.
They said, can you move? You're being so fucking rude. Y'all are literally in Target. This is not okay. This is that new Gen Z generation. What's such the big deal of us recording? Like, move. We're just gonna be here for like an hour. Y'all are open like 80 hours a week. We're only gonna be here for an hour. Like, what's the big deal? Thinking that y'all can do any and everything that you want to do. And then when you don't be able to get your way, then you want to resort to racism, colorism, homophobia, transphobia. No. Now, had them security guards started macing the fuck out of y'all bitches, had they started getting rough with y'all, then y'all would have wanted to protest and call it abuse. Get the fuck out of them people's store. I hope Target sues the fuck out of her. I really do.
The city is a graveyard. I'm haunted by your love.
You know what it's giving me? It's giving me misfits and people that never fit into the status quo or fit into society that band together and suddenly want to have a voice, suddenly want to stand up and target corporations and da-da-da-da-da and feel like, but I bet you ain't none of them bitches in there standing on business. You approach any of them bitches one-on-one, ain't none of them standing on business for real. A bunch of misfits that came together, but now want to sit and be mad at the world. That's what it's given. That's what it's given. And like I've been saying this entire fucking video, there's so many things that I could sit back and rely on and let that be the reason why I'm not where I want to be in life. Or every time I get mad, I could blame it on this, I could blame it on that. It doesn't work like that. Life doesn't work like that. Even the fact of Baby Storm being a misfit. I grew up a fucking misfit. I'm just the misfit that turned pretty girl, but like, I was most definitely the misfit. The geek. So I've been around these types of people. I just don't like when people think they could get away with doing shit that the rest of us can't. And then to rely on you being dark-skinned and being a woman and being black, I just don't understand how more people aren't offended by shit like that. Like that type of shit would make me want to fight and slap the shit out of somebody. As much as we already have to go through, as many women are there as there is that goes missing every 2.5 seconds, as many women as there are that are in domestic abusive ass relationships, and you want to scream out protect black women for some bullshit. Because you want to go and play in Target, knowing damn well you need a permit to do that, knowing damn well you need permission to do that. Again, had they literally physically touched them or maced them or done whatever they had to do to secure their that premises and do their job, it would have been a fucking problem. We would have been hearing about this on the news. It would have been protest.
It is a ghost. If you can hit your I look around and touch nothing. The city is a graveyard. I'm haunted by your love. The city is a graveyard. I'm haunted by your love.
How the fuck does this even make sense? You talking about the city being a... Okay, I guess city being a graveyard, so a bunch of zombies rolling through Target. Bitch, you couldn't achieve that same concept with y'all rolling around in the parking lot, with y'all rolling around in the park, with y'all rolling around on somebody's rooftop, with y'all rolling around, child, in a mall. But no, in a mall, you still would have needed a permit. But like, there's other ways to get across the concept of a city being a graveyard than you pulling some dumb shit like this. Why Target of all places?
The city is a graveyard. I'm haunted by your love.
How is that racist? They literally didn't give you any type of permission to film a whole ass music video in the middle of a Target. Okay, but did they threaten them in any way? Because they're black doesn't mean it's always racist. Also, it's white people too, right? I don't think it has anything to do with race. It's the fact that you're fucking dancing in the store. Y'all act like flash mobs haven't been a thing for a while. Okay, but it's not supposed to be. Why the fuck are y'all bothering people while they work or customers while they're shopping, like just for the song to suck ass? They aren't racist. It's just stupid to do some shit in Target with no permission. Child, let's just go ahead and end this video. It's been about 3 hours. Let me know what y'all thought about all of this. Definitely let me know what y'all thought about all of this. Down in...
Refuse to stop, bringing me to the next point. Permission. Target is never going to get a break, huh? No other store deals with as much chaos as Target deals with, while Erewhon is selling baby...
Let's see what she says. Why somebody be like, oh, it doesn't matter. Yes, she's dark skinned, but she benefits from pretty privilege. Look at her. Look at her makeup. Look at her edges. Look at her. Look, the goalpost is always moving.
Pink smoothies. Target is fighting off right-wing lunatics, having Mr. Crocker level breakdowns over rainbows and flash mobs in the middle of the night. Pray for him, man. Anyway, let's get into it. First things first, stop pulling the race card when you're doing something objectively wrong. Not only is it silly, but it undermines legitimate instances of racism. Target and Target employees are not being racist, asking a film crew and a large group of people to stop playing loud music and doing a full choreographed dance routine on their private property without permission. And they'd be well within their rights to call the police if you refuse to stop. Bringing me to the next point. Permission. You need permits and or permissions to film on private property. I feel like this is something everyone needs to hear in the age of social media, but especially new artists and content creators. And I say that because typically they are mimicking established artists and content creators who they also see filming on private property. And they don't have a team to say, this is how this actually works. Rollouts, gimmicks, interviews, pranks, flash mobs, etc., etc., etc. All of that is planned. It is filmed to look spontaneous. It is filmed to look in the moment. But I assure you the people who need to be in the know, i.e. whoever owns the property it will be occurring on, know ahead of time. And when they don't know ahead of time, it's either A, done so quickly they don't find out so the people filming get away with it, or B, ends in a lawsuit. You have to get permits and or permissions. Choosing to film, etc., without doing so is choosing to accept the consequences. Third point. Besides the bad execution of this, in my opinion, this is actually a good idea, and in my opinion, The City is a Graveyard is a good song. Performing multiple flash mobs where people play alt zombies, alt The Walking Dead makes for a good rollout. It's engaging, the choreography looks cool, and the more locations she can get involved and the bigger she can make the flash mob, the cooler it will be. If done right, it can very well be a Flyana Boss moment. I hope she does it again the proper way and makes it bigger and bigger. Final point, y'all have to relax. Listen, I already addressed what I think she did wrong, but now we need to address the fact that some of you are genuinely insane. Very unhinged responses to something that, again, though it was wrong, it was disagreeable, was ultimately very tame. No one got hurt. She didn't dox anyone. She didn't name the target or employee. No one got attacked. Everyone is okay. State your critiques, sure, but in the name of not being racist or proving racism is always overhyped and overexaggerated, y'all got pretty racist in the replies. It is not that deep. You're allowed to see something you don't like or that you disagree with and say, yeah, this is dumb, or this is why it's dumb, and leave it at that. You don't have to threaten and harass people with racist epithets, I assure you. Everyone have a good day. My DMs as of late
She ate that. She ate that.
have been overflowing with people wanting my advice, my perspective, wanting to talk to me one-on-one about.
She completely ate that. So somebody said Baby Storm seems really entitled and selfish. First the graveyard incident, and now this. Just the way she responds is very telling. Mind you, this is August. Here we are now, what, 8 months later? We can't do a group dance in the middle of a public store. I just want to know why in Target. Like, the theme doesn't go with Target. She did it in a park after, no issue, and fit the song better. She explained that she saw people doing flash mobs in Target, and she didn't understand. One of the dancers said it was 10 minutes before closing, so it's fine. Like, yeah, that's better than midday, I guess, but the employee also exists and want to leave. Right. Like, come on now. Like y'all already don't be ready to fucking go and clock out. Imagine you being ready to go and clock out in 10 minutes before you about to clock out. In comes 50 people, camera crew, lighting, dancers, singers, and they trying to film a music video. Like somebody says, isn't it worse? Like, imagine 30, 40 people coming to do this right before you get off work. Oh, it was really annoying when just a few people came to the store right before closing. It's even worse when it's a huge group. Closing shifts are understaffed. Could have looked like a gang trying to rob. Gang trying to rob was unnecessary. No, it's not. I'm sorry. It's 50 of y'all motherfuckers in here. Y'all dressed weird. Y'all look like emo weirdos. I don't know what the fuck y'all in here trying to do, ho. Like, come on now. Come on now. We're not going to act like a lot of emo kids ain't quick to cut themselves. Bitch, I don't know if one day you going to come in the store trying to rob and then try to cut me. I don't care. It's 50 of y'all hoes. It's 10 minutes before it's time to close. How do I know y'all not using this dancing thing as a cute and creative strategy to pocket an iPhone, to pocket, some candy bars or some shit? Get the fuck up out of here. Y'all make excuses for any and everything. I like Storm, but she already got drama and fulfillment in a graveyard. Right, because why are you filming in a graveyard? I would not be surprised if she really did get a spirit attached to her. And that's why she acted and speaking the way that she's, because that's very, very possible. It happens all the time. Why are you filming in a graveyard?
I want to know something crazy. I was listening to the radio last night, and she's going to be performing at Summer Jam.
Who? Ice or
he literally said, I spoke to Storme. Just gotta talk to her management team. I want to know something crazy. I was listening to the radio.
wait. Who's performing? It was not true with receipts. See how people just do the most and dumb shit? Let me just make sure, because I'm not coming back to this topic.
My issue with this whole Baby Storm thing is I feel like she was fiending to be friends with Ice Spice. Like she said that Ice Spice bullied her when they was all throughout high school. Then when they graduated, the Storm, she posted her music and Ice Spice reshared it. And then they became friends off that. If she bullied you in high school, why are you becoming friends with her? Why did y'all become besties? Why are you letting her come stay at your house for 2 weeks? What are you talking about? Like, that don't make no fucking sense to me. Now, too, she talking about Ice.
Girl, you should have did this video when that voice got better. I understand the need to jump on a hot topic while it's still hot, but baby, you should have waited till that voice cleared up. Like, I'm gonna need you to go get some NyQuil, sis, some Theraflu, some Robitussin. Child, what's that pink shit in the bottle? The pink shit, what is it called? Pink lemonade? Child, some pink sauce at this point. I'm gonna need you to go get some of that before you come up here and speak something like this. I can tell you how my book. Is that my baby?
Spice wanted the motion from her music. What motion? What are you talking about? Like, even on a day like today, Storm, you are not known for your music. So I know years before it was even less. Like, you might have been known for your music in the little circle of Instagram followers that you have, but the general public does not acknowledge you as a musician. But at the same time, people from New York are weird like that. So it may or may not have happened like that. I don't know. I wasn't there. The part I really want to touch on is y'all are surprised that Ice Spice is a colorist? A girl who's literally this color from the Bronx. Y'all are surprised that she's a colorist. Like, let's be so fucking for real right now. Now y'all talking about, oh, in the screenshots, y'all didn't get colorist. In the screenshot, they was talking about Doechii, and Ice was basically mocking her like, oh, she'll say that I'm darker, so I have to work harder than anybody. How is that not colorist?
It's not because, oh my God, we at the end of the video. We're not gonna do it. 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 Because what we're not gonna sit and do is say that Ice Spice is colorist for saying that, when literally this fucking entire video, Baby Storm did exactly that. This entire video, Baby Storm was violent and then blamed it on her being dark skinned. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do it.
Hey you guys, I'm gonna assume y'all seen all the tea on Twitter right now with Baby Stormy trying to expose Ice Spice on Twitter right now about selling her soul. So just know I'm gonna just pretty much break.
Oh, that's the same Nate from Twitter.
Hey you guys, I'm gonna assume y'all seen all the tea on Twitter right now with Baby Stormy trying to expose Ice Spice on Twitter right now about selling her soul. So just know I'm gonna just pretty much break it up for y'all in a more simple version so y'all don't gotta go through all the messages and paragraphs and tweets, okay?
Yeah, like I did.
Let's start it off real quick. So Baby Stormy and Ice Spice have been friends since grade school and high school. And just know Baby Stormy admitted that pretty much Ice Spice was allegedly her high school bully and they made up afterwards and became friends. But besides that point, just know her main goal is to pretty much expose Ice Spice for selling her soul, allegedly. Okay. All right, now. So just know she went on various tweets. So there's a bunch of topics. So she pretty much posted tweets on how the fact that, Ice Spice was colorist. And she had said that in the text that, yeah, this is the part where she's being colorist at. Just know, y'all, reading the text messages, y'all, what I seen, y'all, honestly, they were just talking shit like regular friends. Regular friends, they kiki it up and talk shit. The convo was pretty much about, Doechii and Doechii's song and Doechii being, I guess, some song about her being booty pop song and going viral. That's all what that was. And in the text, it don't give like nobody was defending Doechii. It just gave they were just sitting there keying. Even with Baby Stormy, she literally was keying. She even made a joke and said how the fact that Doechii team tried to pay her money to promote the song and she ignored the song. So I'm a bit confused on how you're trying to expose her for being colorist, but you literally declined helping a dark skinned woman's song get promoted. Why you didn't want to promote the song, even if it was bad? Because even if it was bad, you got a whole lot of nerve calling someone music bad. And then she went on to say how the fact that Ice Spice and Riot are pretty much secretly dating, and how the fact that Ice Spice cheated on Riot with TJ while they're in the same house together. So this is my whole thing real quick with Baby Stormy. If you're friends with Riot and you cool with Riot, have Riot number, why you ain't tell Riot what was going on if you're his friend? This is why I'm a bit confused on what's her end goal and then what is she trying to do. I'm so confused by this. Like, why is she trying to do this? I'm still confused. Who knows? And it's like, girl, no shade. Who cares if they were dating or not? Like, that's none of our business. She's not here to show us her relationship. She's here to drop music. But let's keep going though, y'all. Next topic. And then she goes on to say how the fact that she says that Ice Spice has been working against her to make sure she isn't a breakout artist and she doesn't get big. Baby Stormy, your music is not that big. And then also she said, oh, well, I gave you all my resources and plugins to get you viral and you left me in the dust. Resources. Baby Stormy literally films videos at random abandoned graveyards, and she literally was filming videos in Targets. What resources? Mama, you were literally just walking outside. Anybody could do that. And then she went on and say how the fact that, Ice Spice made the Barbs turn on Lotto and Nicki. That's not true. First of all, I don't think I understand y'all. The time when Lotto and Nicki got into it, y'all, that was back in 2022. That's around the time with Grammys. What happened was this. Nicki had made a point how the fact that she found it very unfair that SFG, Super Freaky Girl, was nominated for the pop Grammys, and meanwhile Big Energy was nominated for rap categories. When both these songs have the same element of rapping and singing tracks to it, and they both have a poppy sound to it, and they're both produced by the same person. So Nicki was making a point about it, and just know Nicki and Lotto got into it that year. There was already an issue between Lotto and Nicki before Ice Spice came in the picture. Nicki collabed with Ice Spice the next year after in 2023. So I don't know where she got that from, but that's not true. You getting the timelines messed up a bit, mama. So now moving forward, this is what Baby Stormy gives me. I feel like Baby Stormy give me this, y'all. This is the most craziest analogy, but this is how I feel, right? Imagine somebody living with you for like a whole year. Mind you, a whole year, they living in your crib. They perfectly fine, keeping it cutesy, keeping it, real nice and stuff. The moment y'all fall out, the person tries to drag you and read you and say, oh, your house is mad dirty, you have mad roaches, like your house is mad bandit, it was mad nasty. But the whole time she's been in your crib, living there rent-free, nicely, but she has a problem now because y'all fell out. That's my problem with Baby Stormy. You can't expose somebody for something when you have been engaging and you have been enduring that and you've been okay with it. That doesn't make any sense at all. You see, this is the problem is, right? I feel like you're not gaining nothing off Ice Spice right now. So it's like, girl, it's better to go against her than be with her because you're not gaining nothing. Like nothing at all right now is beneficial to Ice Spice with you right now. So now you're splurging out and you're literally crashing out right now. And not only to forget to, this lady got on TikTok, y'all, and said the most craziest thing ever. You was talking about how the fact that you want to fly poor people out to different countries because the world's going to go into a world civil war, and you were going to fly out to Italy with your husband. Like she's crashing out, like we're watching someone crash out. And you know what's so funny? She's probably doing this all for just her music release. But being real with you, if the music is trash, the music is trash. It don't matter how many times you pull stunts, it's not going to happen. So now you fell out with your own best friend just to promote your song. And this is my thing real quick. So now when a song flop, what are you going to do? Blinking. But yeah, that's the end of it.
Like I said, she's mixing real things that are going to happen with a breakdown, because there is a civil war coming, probably. I believe that there is, but there's definitely going to be World War III that happens. But again, she's mixing in certain things with. We ain't even gotta beat that dead horse no more, because hopefully I'll get it by this point.
Hey, you guys.
Let's go through the comments real quick. Baby Storm is jealous. I blame Queen Naja. I thought you missed Stormy. Like Kylie, baby. Right at Ice Spice dating is crazy. It's really not. They were talking about Doechii the T is decaffeinated. Nah, this sound like secret animosity. That's exactly what it sounds like. Is that a boy or a girl? Had to search who Baby Stormy is. You should make this a series because I do not like Twitter. What's going on with everybody beefing with each other? That's the North Node in Aries, South Node in Libra. Aries energy is all about I. Libra is all about we. South Node in Libra means, you know, everybody trying to beef for profit. There's so many people on TikTok that's beefing right now for profit. Child, well, that's the end of this video because I'm done talking about this. I'm hungry. I was not expecting to be here for 3 fucking hours, and it better be more than 2 people that watch this damn video. It better be. That's all I know. So I love each and every one of y'all, allegedly. And listen, if I said it, then it was said. If I didn't say it, then it wasn't said, okay? But if I did, take notes. But I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. I don't give a fuck if you gay, straight, black, white, dark skin, Chinese, light skin, Asian, in a wheelchair, fat, skinny. I don't give a fuck what you are. Any and everybody can get it. And y'all gonna get enough of being terrorists and then going around and hiding behind your complexion, your skin tone, your gender, your sexuality, what's between your legs. It doesn't work like that. And y'all gonna stop treating your skin tone like it's a disability. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Because the nastiest shit that I've heard, but then y'all want to turn around and then when somebody say it to you, now we want to make somebody a colorist or a homophobe or a transphobe. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Let me know what you thought about all of this down in the comment box below. As if I get fucked. Make sure that y'all, listen, we're not doing the victim shit. Change your reality. You don't like your life. You don't like what's happening to you. Change the fucking station. Change the frequency. Rewrite it. Rewrite the script, baby. Rewrite the narrative. But cut this victim shit out. It's time to be happy. It's time to be happy. It's time to claim happiness. Y'all should be so at the point where you've healed that anything dealing with trauma annoys you. Anything sad annoys you. Step into a new world, a new life, because it's out there. And if you feel like you deserve it, then baby, go claim it. Stop claiming this other bullshit, though.
I'm bad, I'm pretty, hot to ditty. Thick ass shape, any sick ass city. Pussy on fire, cause she stay giving kitty. Bring the whole town, and every time I'm in your city. I'm the bitch that you wanna be round. See, I'm the bitch, I'm the one with the crown. And I'm the bitch bringing cake by the pound. Have me on my knees, Mary J. Blige, bitch, I'm going down. Deadly ass top, though, game is a killer. Stomach is available to be a babysitter. No need to be shy, put the thing up in it. Nothing wrong with a late night dinner, nigga.
So fat, irritates like Skittles. Turn the shit down and watch how I giggle. You better work, notice ass back now, wiggle.